Hello? Okay, it's all right. Hi! Welcome. We're back. I was going to stream yesterday, and I didn't get around to it because when I woke up, my legs were cramping, and I went back to bed. I'm getting so old. I did 3 doubles in a row, and my leg was hurting on day 3, like the start of day 3. But yeah, I was just like, you know what? Let's not, let's not stress them out. So I basically spent the day relaxing. We went and saw a couple movies in the afternoon. And they feel better now. They do, at least. I just need like so much more potassium and magnesium in my body. Oh my goodness. It was a hard yesterday, but I'm gonna stream today, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream Thursday. I might stream Thursday. Um, so hopefully we finish it this week days. So I'm gonna be streaming before I go to work, which means my stream will have a set end time because I have to end it before I have to leave for work. So I have 3 hours today, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11. Yeah, 3 hours today. I'm going to try and do about the same tomorrow and the same on Thursday. So hopefully that gets us to the end of it. And that way, this weekend, uh, there's a potential stream on Friday. There's also potentially not because there's a couple movies coming up that we want to go see. So we might go see those instead of me streaming. But Saturday, I will be streaming either Otomi Daishi or Birushana Winds of Fate. It's going to be one or the other, and whichever one it is, it's going to be 8 hours because I want to make a long stream for the weekend because I'm off on Saturday. I work on Sunday. I'm off on Monday, so Monday's going to have a nice stream as well. So I could do either one of those two. I would like to just keep going into Birushana, but also I'm a little burnt out from how long this is taking. Honest, the routes are fine. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm in love with the story. I kind of just enjoy having a story where they're like, actually, guess what? He's not your brother. I'm like, thank God. He better not be. So, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, everything is unmuted. I had muted. I've been trying some new things out. We'll see how it goes when I stream and mute things and unmute things in a certain order. But yeah. We're currently still in chapter 10. He's your father. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? They're like, actually, he was your dad. And his dad took you in as his child to prevent you from having to have this weird, like, oh my god, I could see it happening. Oh, it's funny, but it's also really, really sad. Don't be afraid, we outnumber them. Let's knock them down. Yeah, you outnumber them, but like, you're still little bitches. Like, what do you want? Too easy. Yeah, you're fighting someone without eyes. It's really easy, you're right.
どうやら頼朝はここで完全に俺たちを潰したいみたいだけど、軍の数が足りないみたいだね。
Looks like Yoritomo wants to completely crush us here, but he doesn't have enough troops to make it happen.
西の塩谷口からも攻めてくると思ったが、山越えで苦戦しているのだろう。
I thought they would attack us with a flanking force from the west, but they must be struggling over the mountains.
それなら、さっさとこっちを全滅させちゃわないとね。
This is the problem with that modern technology. They're like, we don't have cell phones. We can't be like, Rory, we're in position. It's just, actually, now I hope you're in position. Although I would imagine they would utilize, like, I don't know, someone that like goes ahead of places and like kind of gives information back and forth. This is the second time where there's been a fight and they haven't been like, okay, go. Like, it hasn't happened. I feel like that's like a missed opportunity, guys. We better get on it with it, the annihilation, and annihilate this division before they can hit us from the west.
おい、油断するなよ。
Don't let your guard down.
何それ？俺がやられるとでも？
You know what? You really think they can take me down?
戦場では何があるかわからないと言ってるんだ。
So much energy.
俺は向こうへ行く。いいか、重衡。死ぬなよ。
You never know what's gonna happen on the battlefield. I'm heading this way. Listen up, Shigehira. Don't die. And he's like, aw,
お互いにね。
you too. He likes me. Which is crazy because you're a psychopath. What's that noise?
おい、嘘だ。
No way.
なんだ、あれ。
What the hell is that?
何を騒いで。
And just what's all this ruckus?
よし。
That's right. It's a me.
崖から馬ごと降りてきただと。一体何者だ。
He rode his horse down the cliff. Seriously, what the hell is this guy? And then she's like, roar. I assume she sounds like that. Enemy, kill, kill. She just...
義経、生きてたんだね。その上崖から降ってくるなんてさ。
Shigehira, she has killed your ass in a different route. I would just back up. Yoshitsune, you're alive. How kind of you to drop in on us like
兄上は
that.
一の谷の正面。
Oh god.
生田の森でお前を待ってたんだけど、まさかこっちに来るなんてね。俺の方がついてたみたい。
My brother's waiting for you at the front lines, and yet here you are. Guess today's my lucky day.
やっぱりお前は面白いね。うん。今日こそ絶対に連れ帰ってやるよ。
I knew you were one to keep an eye on. I'll definitely make sure that you won't escape this time.
最初から力を使ってるのか。それなら俺も遊んでる余裕はないかな。
So you're using your powers from the get-go. In that case, I guess I can't afford to play games either. And he's like, I can go Super Saiyan 2.
この前の続きをしよう
Come
か。
on, let's pick up where we left off. And she's just not
お
even
前
able
や
to
っぱり
speak.
早いね。でもまだまだ。はあ
You are quick. You'll need more than that.
これはどうだ。
How about this? Listen, I know you two are first cousins, but stop flirting. Can you block this? I wonder. Damn. Get out of my way. Her brain is all out of here. Not bad. She's shaking.
殿、無事か。
My lord, are you alright?
今、
He cannot
助
hear
立ち
you.
いたします。
We're here to help.
なんだ。また崖から降りてきたぞ。
There's more of them coming down the cliff. Honestly, it's a shame.
この奇襲で平家は混乱しています。
My lord, our
この
attack
まま
has
大手軍と
caught
挟み撃ちにしましょう。
the Heke completely off guard. Let's push forward and link up with the main forces. She's like, I'm a little busy
シャ
here.
ナオ、また我
Literally
を忘れてい
kicking
るの
this
か。
guy's ass. You're not completely
その
gone,
よ
are
うだ
you?
な。早くお止めせねば。
We have to snap him out of it as soon as possible. Roar! I assume.
シャナオ、しっかりしろ。
Just now get a grip on yourself.
殿、早く大手軍と合流せねばなりません。
We have to
生
join
田
up
の
with the
森
main
の方へ
forces
向
as
か
soon
わ
as
ねば。
possible. We have to keep that forest. Yeah, let's say stuff very loudly.
何ぼーっとしてる
What
ん
are
だ。
you waiting for? Get out of my way. And she's like, you bitch. Get out of my way. Am I gonna kill him or not, man? He's so dramatic.
殿が倒したぞ。
He got him?
重弘様が急ぎ救
I
出し
think the
ろ。
highlight of this all is that she's actively fucking fighting someone. They're like, Chanel, could you stop fighting somebody and come? We're trying to get somewhere. Okay, you're holding this whole thing up. Like, it's not a fight for the, like, the death right now. Like, what a weird scene that was. Lord Shikihira, come on, hurry. We've got to get him out of here.
いいか。殿が暴走されたままだ。
Our lord's out of control. I
Ah.
gotta get him. Yeah, no. Ichinoya Ikuta Forest.
源氏軍などを恐れるな。一気に押しつぶせ。
That man had a deep voice. Don't be afraid of the Genji army. Crush them all at once.
頼朝様、押されてきてるよ。
Lord Yoritomo, we're getting pushed back.
義経は間に合わなかったのか。
I guess Yoshitsune didn't make it after all.
あの男は。
Wait, is that on the horizon?
義経はこちらにはいないのかな。
I guess Yoshitsune isn't here either.
平の友森だが、その首打ち取って
You're
や
a
れ。
faceless, eyeless guy. You can't kill somebody. They'd never give you the honor. Tomomori Taida, your head is mine.
うわあ、あの男強いよ。
That guy's really strong.
友森。
Tomomori Taida.
あいにくそなたらに撃たれるつもりはない。
I won't be killed by you contemptible lot.
頼朝様、どうしよう。分が悪いよ。このままじゃやられちゃう。
Lord Yoritomo, what are we gonna do? Oh, this is bad. At this rate, we won't make it. Wait, what's that? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Ah! It's her just in a very bad mood. Somebody help! There is no help, only Zool! And then she continues to rage. Die, bastard. Oof, don't say that to her. Takes great offense to people thinking they can kill her. Don't be afraid, surround him! And die. He's too quick. That's not possible. Anything's possible if you believe.
義経様、ものすごい強さだ。敵を次々切り殺して
This
る
is
よ。
why a cutscene would make more sense, right? If this was a cutscene and not just us watching a little CG character go like that, I mean, imagine the world. Lord Yoshitsune has a tremendous strength. He's slaying enemies one after another.
あれは藤川の時と同じ力か。
This is the same power that was used at the Fuji River. Am I sleepy yet?
ようやく会えたね、義経。
Nice to finally see you again, Yoshitsune.
向こうの方から来たようだが、そちらには重衡がいたはず。まさか彼を倒してきたのかな？
You came from the other side, but I thought Shigehira was over there. Don't tell me you beat him on your way here.
ああ、そのように血まみれになって思った通りだ。真っ赤に染まったそなたは美しい。
He has a moment of pine, which respect, but also, oh my god. Seeing you covered in blood like this, dyed red with the stench of death on you, you're just as beautiful as I imagine.
返り血に染まる姿も良いが、
You're on a
私はそなたが傷つ
35
き
stream
涙する
streak.
のも見たい
Cupid
のだ。
Para is getting a Steam real release and with trading card pack. Wait, Steam with trading cards? Choto Mateo. Hang on, I have to look this up now. IFI games. I knew they were doing a Steam release. Purchase options. Wait, am I seeing this right? No, where is it? I need Gil. Well, I mean, I'll tell you this. If I ended up with Gil, you could have him. Oh my gosh. Press, maybe? Maybe it was press. All of IFI does not want to load for me right now. It's like, focus. I'm like, I can't. Ooh, wait, I see it. Read more. Beta. I see beta sign up, but I don't see anything about cards. Which I didn't sign up for that. I already owned the game. I didn't need it. Let's see. Coming soon. On Twitter. Twitter. I never go to Twitter. X.com. I did randomly see, because I was looking at IFI's store the other day, that they now have a trading card album, so you can put your little trading cards in them and stuff. Not like the ones you get with the Otome ones. I think the ones with the Otome ones are bigger, but the ones you get when you make a purchase through them. I'm not signed in. That's a tragedy, guys. Am I signed in on here? I have too many accounts, you see. Just don't want to have to actually remember my password right now. I'm a real girl's girl, as you can see. I don't remember my passwords. I don't know. Connect. How am I signed out? Why did you sign me out? That's the real question you should be asking yourself. Where's the continue with Facebook option? I'll never see it, guys. It wants me to remember my username and password right now, and I'm gonna be so real. Oh no, wait, actually maybe it has it. Hang on. You sent me a code to my email? We'll never get there. It's never happening. What do you mean you said it go to my email? You don't think it's me just because I haven't been on my email, my thing in forever? That's an insane. Oh, continue. Are you sure you want to click on this external link? Yeah, I mean, if you want to still my... I mean, you could have been hacked, Blue. I don't know. You're right. I probably shouldn't just trust you like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess. Send me a they want me to reset my password. Bro, this is too much effort. They're like, you actually haven't used your thing in so long. Can you reset your password? We're gonna send you a code. I'm like, sweet. Sweet. It wants me to create a password. I need you to give me a strong password, Google-chan. I don't know. This is an insane step. Making up a password on the fly. Let's think about this. Probably not something I actually wouldn't think of. I don't know, man. It keeps telling me I need to keep changing my password on things. And I'm tired at this point. Why did I change my password? You just told me to change my password. What do you mean? Oh my god. It just asked me why am I changing my password? Like what? Oh my gosh. Okay, can I click on it now? This is a lot of work just to see this. I can see it now. So ridiculous. Cupid Parasite's releasing on stream September 22nd. Introducing Cupid Parasite trading card packs, which holographic parasite will you get? 5 love interest plus 1 secret. I wonder who this secret is. Ah, who could it be? Oh my god. I'm still too new and slow to the internet. Please note, pack will only be included if you purchase the Steam version via IFI online store. Will not be included if you purchase directly through Steam. Okay, so make sure that if you want the cards, you order it through them. Does that mean you get a physical box, though? Or, like, is it just the card pack? Which is fine. Because, like, you know, we don't need more waste of plastic, but just the cards is fine. Like, if it's a piece of paper with a code on it, that's fine, too, as I bang my hand on the desk. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's exciting news. I don't know if I need it. I was gonna send IFI a message and let them know, hi, if you sold the card packs by themselves, I would totally buy, like, 3 packs of, Oh, I see. It wanted me to change my password because I've had multiple people attempt to sign into my account. And the reason for that is because people suck. But I knew that was happening, but I also kept denying it every time it happened, so I guess. Oh, and Atome, Blurdy posted about it. I'll repost Blurdy. Everybody on my post is nothing but people talking about Steam. I'll retweet that one. This is what I do when I get online for 5 seconds on X. Someone posted about Winter's Wish. What a great time. Also, my my Twitter account, it just already knows, and all my feed, you know how it always says all those random recommendations in it? Mine's is always just Atome. It's just Atome. Like, this is all you talk about here. Here's all you need. Although I do get Love and Deep Space, but for me, that's not Atome. Love and Deep Space is not Atome. It's different. It's not the same. Alright, I retweeted some people. I've updated my password. What a day. Bonus trading card pack with a purchase of Cupid Parasite on Steam or Nintendo Switch only. Oh, well, I already own Cupid Parasite. Yeah, I don't need another copy of Cupid Parasite. That'd be crazy. What could I possibly do with another copy of Cupid Parasite? See, this is why they just need to sell the card pack separately. Like, just sell the card pack separately. $5, I'd buy it. $10 if you really want, like, to make it, you know, I understand. Because you're supporting the art, you know what I mean? At that point, you're just supporting it. And to at least get it, why not? Like, 10 would be a hard sell for me, but I'd still probably buy 1 pack just to have them. But 5, I'd buy a couple packs. I just want the cards. Yeah, exactly. Just give me the cards. I'll pay for the cards, please. Easily distracted. All right. But yeah, that's exciting news. I would love to have, I think, that's my keep it. I'm going to tell you right now, my Otome collection, which is over here, is slowly kind of all over the place. It's also really hard to reach because it's so far back right now. I don't remember if I have cards in my Keep a Parasite box or not. I'm pretty sure I bought Keep a Parasite pre-owned when I first got it. But I hit auto. It's like, hurry up and get on with this. As good as you look stained with blood, I bet you'd look even better with a cut and some tears streaming from your eyes. Sorry. I said it the other way. I mean, he's such a guy.
やはりそなたはこちら側なのだね。源氏のそなたがどうしてその力を持っているのかな。
I have a new rule where I don't buy games new unless I'm planning on streaming them right away, which is why I'm kind of mad that I own Tomi Daishi, Illusion of Atahari, and I got Birushana, and I have not touched them. But I bought them day 1 because I planned on playing them day 1, and I did not. Anyways, you're like this after all, but how is it that you are a Genji have this power? And she's like, bitch, I don't know my
私がその秘
mom.
密を暴いてあげよう。ああ、それからもう一つの方も。
I'll figure it out, and before I do, I'll tell you everyone about your other little secret. That you're actually a Genji princess. And she's like, roar! I just wish she was a little bit more in control when she's evil.
すっかり我を失ってしまっているのだね。
You completely lost your mind, haven't you, poor thing?
だが、
It suits
やはり
you.
そなたはそうして傷だらけになって戦
But you
う
look
姿
better with
が
some
よく似合う。
scars.
無価の美玉に興味はないのだ。さあ、私の刀でもっと傷つくといい。
I'm not interested in flawless beauty. You see, I like a girl with a few cuts on her. What I really need to do is get a list of all the US released games and see what I actually still need on that too for Otome. I need both code realizes. I own them all digitally. I don't own a physical copy of Birushana. I only have the digital version because I bought that on sale. I don't have Busta Fellows 2, but I also didn't make that a priority since I knew I couldn't stream it because they have strict stream policies where they'll just take your videos down. So there was just no reason to even try.
さあ、打ち返してごらん。そなたはもっと戦えるはずだよ。
Come on, hit me. You're better than that. So much energy.
すごい戦いだ。
It's one hell of a fight.
高綱、急ぎここに弓兵隊を編成せよ。援護射撃の準備を。
Takatsune, hurry up and bring the squad of archers here. Prepare to offer cover it. Oh gosh. Takatsune, hurry and bring a squad of archers here. Prepare to offer covering fire.
あいつにだけ戦わせるわけにはいかない。
I can't just let him fight alone. And then she goes, what? Come here. And this has been wonderful, Yoshitsune.
期待外れだったらどうしようかと思っていたが、よかったよ。
I don't know what I would have done if you had disappointed me.
だが、
She's getting
もう
sleepy
体
though.
の限界かな。
It looks as though you've reached
こ
your
んなに
limit.
力を使ったのなら無理もない。
No wonder if you used a lot of that power.
そろそろ終わりにしようか。おとなしく連れ去られてくれると助かるのだが。
I think it's time. Oh gosh, I think it's time to end this. Don't you? Be a good girl. Come with me. Enemy kill slay. Roar! And then get. My vision blurred and I stopped moving. The whole world began spinning in front of me.
どうやら力が切れたようだね。
Looks like you've ran out of steam. Tomomori. Suddenly, my ears began to pick up the sounds around me clearly. My throat hurt. Why? I feel like I was screaming. Was I screaming? I can't remember anything. As the wind blew across my face, the putrid, coppery stench of blood filled my nostrils.
力に振り回され、
Oh,
覚えて
gross.
いないのかな。ご覧。 そなたの周りは屍ばかりだよ。
You were so swept up in the power that you don't remember, do you? Take a look around. Take a look around. Death surrounds you. Did I... This pile of death? Dead, was that me? My brain shook violently and my vision spun. My legs collapsed out from under me and my hands flailed as I came tumbling down. I felt an icy cold hand grab my arm as I fell.
ああ、もう立っているのも
You
やっとの
poor
ようだ
thing.
ね。
You
すぐ
can
に連
barely
れて行って差し
stand.
上げよ
Fear not, I'll take you away from here soon. Tomomori beamed down at me, his devilish grin stretching from ear to ear.
う。ん
He just goes, naughty, and brother.
殿、今助けるぞ。
My lord, we're here to help. Genji's soldiers continue to fire arrows at Tomomori.
第二陣前。矢風の続く限り言い続
Second
けろ
group。forward, keep firing as many arrows as you can.
うっとうしい。面倒だが、この場にいる者たちすべて殺してしまうか。
How annoying. Sorry, my love. Duty calls. I'll be right back as soon as I kill them all. And she's like, but wait, don't. I pushed Tomomori away with all of my strength I could muster and readied my sword. No, I'm not going to let that happen.
そのようなフラフラな体で一体どうしようというのかな。
And do you think that exhausted body of yours is going to be able to stop me? If you say you're going to kill everyone, then I'll stop you. I'll stab you in the back if I have to.
そなたはこちら側だというのに、あくまで向こうの味方をするのか。
You're like us, you know. Why are you fighting with them? Shut up. I'm not like you, okay? I care about people. Tomomori's eyes narrowed.
何を言っているのか。
Come on.
これだけ同じ力で戦っておいて、まだ違うというのかな。
You just use that power, yet you still say you're not like us. I'm definitely not like you.
うん。そこまで強情なら、いやおなしに分からせてあげようか。
If you're gonna be stubborn about it, then I'll make you understand whether you like it or not.
そなたが私たちの腹からだということを。
I'll show you that you're like us. What? I couldn't take my eyes off of his cruel smile. Ah! Takatsune!
みんな突っ込め。平家の大将首を上げるんだ。
Takatsune, you can't beat him. You're just a little baby. Get back. Oh my god. Everybody keep pushing. Let's take the Hayake bastard's head.
これはちょうどいい。餌の方から来てくれるとは。
Perfect timing. I was just thinking I was getting hungry.
平の友森。
Tomomori
義経様を
Taida.
離せ。
Let Lord Yotsune go. What is that? It says Shido. Do I know Shido? Did I save Shido? Is he from like one of those?
平の友森。義経様を離せ。
That was a lot of energy. Respect. He's like Darth Vader lifting him. Shido slashed furiously at Tomomori, but he dodged and quickly grabbed Shido by the neck, smiling cruelly. What are you doing? Tomomori gripped his hand tightly around Shido's neck and began to squeeze. Stop, let him go. Let's just all just watch. It's too late. His lips paled. His pale lips smiled thinly. Let's just watch it happen, guys. Just go, no! But you can't do anything because apparently stepping up closer is not going to happen. What the hell was that? Stunned by what we were seeing, the entire battlefield came to a halt. Shido's body, trapped in Tomomori's grasp, began quickly drying up like a dead branch until finally... Until finally, man, we're just like excited to watch it happen, guys.
バケモノだ。
Bakemono!
干からびたぞ。
How did he do that? He sucked the life out of him. As if being chased by spiders, the Genji soldiers began to flee in a chaotic panic.
なんだ。
The hell was that? What did he do to him? I consumed him, of course. Consumed him.
さあ、次はそなたの番だ。
And now it's your turn. You are going to kill me like you killed Cheeto?
ああ、それは違う。食らうのはそ
You're
なた
going
だ
to。murder me? Wait. You've got it backwards, my dear. You're going to be the one doing the consuming. What? Say what? He held me up by the waist and restrained my body. What are you doing? Is he gonna kiss her? Kiss her because it's funny. Release him.
そなたらはおとなしくしておいで。動けばこの者の首をへし折ろう。
The lot of you will stay quiet. Move or I'll snap his neck.
何を
What? Tomomori held me captive and bound the others from moving as his eyes filled with pleasure. This is so not how this had to play out, guys. He was literally consuming someone's soul, Mortal Kombat style, and you guys just all stood there and watched and didn't get get Yoshitsune away. You think you're gonna snap my neck? Well, in that case, I'm gonna bite your head off first.
動けもしないのに威勢がいい。ではそのようにしてみるかい？
Quite a lot of talk for someone able to move. Go on, if you think you can. He's like, bite me. His large hand went to the back of my head, and Tomomori buried his face in. Tomomori buried my face in his neck. What?
私の首を噛み切るのだろう？
Go ahead, bite my head off. Tomomori forced my lips onto his neck. What is this? My lips grew hot in the place where they touched his neck, and I felt a warmth slowly spread from him to me.
わかったかな？今そなたが最も欲しているものだよ。
You understand now, don't you? This is exactly what you want now, isn't it? Hear me out. This just feels like a little bit too intimate to be having on a battlefield surrounded by people just watching. Just actively watching. Warmth began flowing freely into me. It was as if I was consuming his
こ
vitality.
れが我らの生きる糧、生命の源泉、生気だ。
This is what we live for. It's the source of life for us, the spirit of others. What the hell is wrong with me? I can't help myself. I can't resist this warmth. She's lost the light in her eyes. My head was screaming at me to push myself away from him, but my body would not move. I want more. With a gentle giddiness, I pressed my lips hard against Tomomori's neck. Either one really made sense. A powerful heat rushed through my entire body as the intensity of it made my eyes go white. I want more and I can't stop.
遠慮がないね。だがそれでいい。
I'm not so shy anymore,
本
are
能の
you?
ままに気を食らう姿も。
You're still beautiful
また
even
美
as
し
you
い。
let your instincts take over. Tomomori exhaled and gently pulled my face away from his neck. Then, with a slender finger, he traced down my face and gently lifted my chin.
ああ、姫君。今度は私の番だ。私にも、そなたの気を味わわせておくれ。
Alright, princess, now it's my turn. Allow me to savor your spirit as well. I was horrified to see Tomomori's eyes looking down at me from above, as if he were a fox that had finally caught his prey. Unable to understand what was going on, I froze and watched as Tomomori's face approached. No. That's when I heard the sounds of the wind blowing up from behind me.
その者を離せ。
Let him go.
なんだい。邪魔をするとは無粋だね。
How rude of you to intervene. Or interfere. Sorry. Shut your mouth. My brother's swords separated me from Tomomori. Then a moment later, Tomomori took up a counterattack position. Tomomori, it's me you're dealing with. Yeah.
そなたはそこで見ておいで。とても動けるような状態ではないだろ。
You stay there and watch. Besides, you're in no condition to move, are you? It was just as Tomomori said inside. The bitterness and hatred I felt towards him was replaced with profound emptiness.
無理をしてはいけないよ。
Don't push yourself too hard. After
あれ
all,
ほどの力を使って暴
you
れた上
used a
に、
lot of power back there.
初めて人の気を食らったのだから。
Besides, it's the first time you've consumed someone's spirit, he says, like that's a normal sentence to say out loud. Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, Yoritomo. Did you hear that? Because this is in public? What are you talking about? I didn't do
今
that.
更否定
Oh
す
my
るの
god.
かい？
You did do
そなたが
it.
一番よくわかっているは
You know
ずだ。
better than anyone what you did.
流れ込む熱いものに抗えなかったろう。初めて食らう人の気の味はいかがだったかな？
You couldn't resist it, could you? My spirit, my life force, flowing into you like that. How do I taste? I wonder.
何をごちゃごちゃ喋っている。貴様の相手は私だ。
What are you jabbering about? You're dealing with me now. Oh my goodness. This is what jealousy looks like.
そ それほどまでに死にたいのか。そなたは一体何者だ？
And just why do you want to die so bad? Who the hell are you anyway?
私は源頼朝。今ここで貴様を討つ。
I am Yoritomo Minamoto and I will kill you now.
そう。
Brother!
そなたが源氏の棟梁か。ならば、この者の未練を断ち切るためにも、今ここで切り殺しておこう。
Head of the Genji! I'll kill you, win the war, and get rid of any lingering attachments that one has on the Genji. Stop it!
少しは
You're
楽
being
しませてくれるかな。
dramatic. Let's have a bit of fun before, shall we?
せりゃ。
なるほど。腕は相当立つようだ。
You're quite well
だ
trained.
が、所詮は人間の力。すぐに楽にしてあげよう。
But your strength is that of a mere mortal after all. I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. Oh shit! An inhuman power? Yeah, you've been using one this entire time.
いるいなるほど。言えて妙だ。まったく、忌まわしき力だよ。
Inhuman! That is a rather good way of putting it. It's quite abominable, I assure you. Yeah.
ひるまず挑む姿勢はさすがといったところか。
As expected of you, charging into a challenge without hesitation. Get a little
黙れ。
wanting to die guy. Shut up. Brother, bro,
ああ
bro, get
待たせ
back.
てすまないね、義経。
We can't. There's no
今
such
この
thing.
者を殺してそなたを連れ帰ろ
Sorry to keep you waiting, Yoshitsune. I'll go ahead and end this now and bring you back with me.
何を言ってい
What
る。
are you talking about? We have to have a kidnap. This is like the
う。この者は我らの腹からそちらにい
what's
る
that
べきで
word?
ない。
Second act.
そう、源氏でなく我らの姫君なのだ。
Climax. What? She's one of ours, you know? She should be over there rather than being Genji's princess. She's ours.
姫君だと。
Princess.
おや、その様子ではそなたも知っていたようだね。あの者が女であるというこ
You
と。
knew too,
そし
didn't
て
you? That she's actually a woman? Not only that,
源氏の人間ではないというこ
that
とも
woman's no Genji.
隠しても無駄だよ。血のつながりがないことは分かっているのだろう。そなたのそれ
I
は
don't know.
兄の
He
もの
was
では
kind of
ない。
looking at her like that prior. You can't hide it from me. You already know you're not blood related, don't you? That's not the way you'd look at your sister.
嫉妬に狂った男の目だ。
No, those are the eyes of a jealous man.
なんだと。
What the hell?
だが安心して死ぬがいい。あの者はそなたの代わりに私が存分にめでてあげよ
But fear not, you can die in peace. I will love her to the fullest of my abilities, starting tonight, I should think.
貴様。
う。さて、
He
そろ
said
そ
you
ろ終わら
bastard,
せ
by
よ
the
う
way. I
か。
got let's you swept up in that. Time to get this over with. Oh, goodness. Can he? Nope, you can't. You can't. Okay. I mean, she has to get kidnapped. But her honor.
さあ、これで終わりだ。
This is the end for you. And she went, no!
そなた、あの状態でまた力を使ったのか。
How did you use your power again in that state? Tomomori! She's like, tonight you die!
無理をしない方がいい。先ほどあれだけ暴れた上に人の気を初めて食らった
Don't
のだ。
push yourself. After using all your power and consuming spirit for the first time. Shut up, I don't care what happens to me. All I care about is that I kill you.
必ず殺す。
All you care about is killing me?
そなたは私に必殺を誓ってくれるのかい？
You promise that you'll be the one to kill me?
その身がどうなろうとも。 それはとてもいいね。
You promise that you don't care about anything else? That's very good. With a smile on his face, Tomomori put away his sword.
姫君、そなたをこのまま連れ帰るのはやめた。
I'm not taking you back
そ
like
れよりももっ
this.
と面白いことになりそうだか
A
らね。
much better idea.
たとえその身がどうなろうとも、私を滅ぼしてくれるのなら、私は
If
全
you
力で
really
そ
will
なた
give
を
up
迎
anything
え
to
よ
kill
う。
me, then I'll welcome you your blade with open arms.
今日のところは退散するとしようか。
Let's leave it here for
再
today,
びそな
shall
たと
we?
まみえる日を
I look
心
forward
待
to
ち
the
にして
day
い
when
る
you
よ。
and I will cross paths again.
逃がすと思うか。
You think I'm just gonna let you leave? That depends, doesn't it?
私に構うよりもそのものの心配をした方がいい。
Do you care more about her or me?
あの状態でまた力を使ったのだから相当苦しいだろう。そなたの気でも食わせてやったらどうだ？
It must be quite painful for her to have used her power again in that state. Why not let her consume some of your spirit? Shut up. She's like, oh my god, don't say that. At that moment, Takatsune shouted as Tomomori moved away from us.
みんな今だかかれ
Everyone now, come on. A legion of soldiers ran towards Tomomori. Yeah, he just kills 500 men because we just are too dramatic. One after another, he knocked down the Genji soldiers with terrifying speed.
源氏の者たちよ、よく聞くがいい。義経、あの者は私たちの腹から。
Men of the Genji clan, listen carefully. Yoshitsune, the one over there, is like me.
今しばらくは預けておくが、いずれこちら側にいただく。それまで丁重に扱うように。
I'll take them with me
いいね。
eventually. But until then, do treat them with kindness and respect,
逃
understood?
がすなおえ
Don't let him get away. After him, people start throwing your swords. The hustle and bustle of soldiers around me became distant.
よし
He's like, I had reached my limits and my body and consciousness gave out. All I could feel was my brother's arms catching me as I fell. But at least he caught you. I mean, could be worse. Brother, oh brother. I don't know why I like that less when you say it. Ichinoya. Chased out by the Genji, the Heike soldiers boarded ships one after another towards Shikoku. The military ships fled, cutting through the waves.
三種の神器を取り戻すことはできなかったが、俺たちは勝って平家は四国の方へ逃げた。こんな上々な結果だっていうのに。
We failed to retrieve the sacred treasures, but we succeeded in driving the Heike back to Shikoku. Quite a victory. Is it a victory? You still gotta find them again.
みんな暗い顔をしているな。
So why do you guys look so gloomy?
無理もないだろう。兵たちがあの様子では。
Can you blame them the way those soldiers looked?
おい、見たか平の友森。
Did you see what Tomomori did?
見たぞあいつに捕まった兵がみるみる間に干からびて死んじまった
I saw the soldiers he captured and killed were all dried up like the life had been sucked out of them, Mortal Kombat
ど
style.
うしてあんなことができるんだ。
They're not saying
あ
Mortal
れは人
Kombat
間じゃない
style.
化け物だ。
What kind of person could do that? He's not a person, he's a monster.
義経様のことを腹
He
から
said
だって言ってたん
Yoshitsune
だ
is。like him too.
仲間ってことか
What do you
義
mean?
経様も
Isn't it
人
obvious?
とは思えない戦いをしてた。
You saw the way
血まみれに
Yoshitsune
な
was
りながら
fighting.
敵を次から次へと容赦なく
Slaying
切り殺して
soldiers one
一
after
体
another.
何だと言うんだ。
What the
やは
hell,
り仲
man?
間ということなのか。
Is he still on our side? By the way, he fights on our side and stays on our side, and we protect him, and he continues to support us and hasn't attacked a single one of us ever. So I'm gonna question this now for some reason.
ああ同じ化け物なのだきっと
All I know for sure is that he's a monster too.
おいお前らいい加減にしろよ。これ以上言ったらただじゃおかない。
Will you cut it out? One more word and I'll cut your tongues out.
申し訳ありません
Sorry.
まったく。どいつもこい
Unbelievable.
つも好き勝
Some
手言いやがって。
people. The nerve.
だが 本当にあいつはどうしてしまったんだ。
Really what was that
あ
back
の
there?
力が殿は力に飲まれてしまっておる。
That power, our
このま
Lord
までは
allowed
本当
himself
に
to be consumed
死ら
again.
の道に。
If we don't do something,
軍神がごとき強さとは思っていたが、あれほどまでに恐ろしき力だとは。
oh, I see your post for the X on here. At launch, like I like how they're like, it's a secret. We all know who the secret is. We all know who the secret is. I knew he had the power of some god of war, something, but that was terrifying.
殿にはもう
He's like
二
chills.
度とあの力を使わせたらダメだ。
We can't ever let him use that power
だ
again.
が平家との戦いが続く限りそれは難しいだろう。
As long as there's war against the Heike continues, what choice do we have?
俺はもうシャナを戦わせたくない。
I don't want Shanao fighting
これ以
anymore.
上ボ
Enough
ロ
is
ボロにな
enough.
ってほしくないんだ。
拙者も同じ気持ち。
I feel the same way.
殿はもう
Our Lord should stop
戦いか
fighting.
ら降りられた方がいい。
But
だが
殿がそれを良しとしないか。
there's no way he'll go for it.
源氏のため、頼朝様のために。
He's here to
何があ
fight
っ
for
て
his
も
brother
戦うだろう
and for
な。
Genji. No way he's gonna quit now.
今その頼朝様がずっと殿について見てくださっているが、
Apparently, Lord Yoritomo hasn't left his side since the
殿
battle.
はどうなってしまうんだ
I
ろ
wonder
う
what's
な。
gonna happen to him as I hiccup. I just can't. I don't deserve to be
何度
alive.
言えばわかるのかな。そなたはこちら側。その力が証拠だ。
How many times do I have to tell you you're one of us? The power is proof. I'm not like you.
強情だね。
You can see my peer. That's not true.
ならばあの時の感覚は嘘だったと。
You're saying you didn't feel hot back then there when we
体中が熱くなり、
pressed your lips
力が
deeper
湧
and
いた
deeper
だろう。
into me? Am I
早
thinking
く
this or
認めて楽
dreaming
になると
this?
いい。そなたは源氏にいるべきものではない。私たちの腹からなのだと。
My only hope is that you soon admit it to yourself and be done with it. You belong to me and the Genji. I will never admit it. You hear me? Never. Ever, ever, ever. She wakes up in a sweat. I felt something touch my cheek. Where am I? Brother? My nose felt congested and the area around my eyes felt hot. Was I crying? What had touched my cheek was my brother's hand. He was wiping away the tears from my eyes. His eyes, too, were shaking and filled with immeasurable sadness. I can't believe I made him feel so sad. I didn't want to worry him, but when I woke up, I couldn't pull myself out of bed. I pictured Tomomori laughing ruthlessly. I closed my eyes tightly to shake it off, but his cruel image still lingered.
苦しいのか。
Are you in pain? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. He removed my bangs from my eyes with his fingers and cupped my cheek in his large palm. I was terribly saddened by his gentle touch. It was as if he were holding something that had been broken beyond repair. Why are you worried about me? I'm a monster. I'm a Bakemono. No matter how much I tried to deny it myself, I knew. When I consumed Tomomori's spirit, when I felt his life coursing through my body, I was consumed by an irresistible desire, instinct. That's what it was. It's true that what Tomomori said. I'm just like them. Sadness and despair enveloped my heart. Please talk. I'm not your sister, bro. The words spilled out along with uncontrollable tears. I told you I was your only living relative, and I swore that I would fight for our father, for the Genji, and what I am actually is a monster. I couldn't stop crying. I tried to cover my face with my hands, but he pulled them away. Gently, he pulled my hands towards his face, and he began to kiss them. And she's like, bro.
お前の手は傷だらけだな。
You bear many scars on your hands.
どれほど刀を振るったのか。皮膚は裂け、血豆は潰れて。
How long have you wielded your sword? So many calluses, so many struggles prevailed. As he said this, he moved his lips to the back of my hands and then to my wrist. Boy! I tried to pull away, but he gripped my wrist tightly in place. Though his grip was firm, his lips had a loving tenderness to them. Why are you? I felt his grip tighten ever so slightly as his lips pressed against the underside of my wrist. His lips were so hot that I began to feel dizzy.
これらの傷はすべて私のために戦ってできたもの。
Okay, I didn't know he had like a hand fetish. That's new. All these wounds, they were made because you were fighting for me.
ただひたすらに私を思い、こんなにも身を費やしてくれるお前を
How
愛しいと思わぬわ
can
け
I
がない
not love someone who spilt so much blood for me? Been so kind to me, take care of me. What? What? She's like, what are you saying? He then placed my hand on his own neck.
よし、
Oh.
私の気をくらえ。
Yoshitsune, I want you to use some of my spirit. She's like, I...
あの男が言っていた。お前にはまだ人やらが必要だと。
That's what that man said. You need to consume spirit to recover. I can't do that. Never.
体が
Never.
苦しいのだろ
You're in pain, aren't you? Yeah.
う。義経。お前に苦しい思いはさせたくない。それに、
Yoshitsune, I
私も
don't
お
want
前
you to
に返し
suffer.
たいのだ。
And I want to pay you back somehow.
お前がその身を費やすように。
She's like, yeah, but like, no.
私も
I don't want
お前に
your
好みを
your
捧げる。
your body. You're giving yourself to me thus far, and I want to give myself to you. Okay.
頼むから。
Use my spirit. His unflinching gaze and words made my chest tighten. I'm scared. If I do that, then Tomomori's right. I'm not human. I would be consuming some of your spirit so I could live. I can't do something like that to you.
私も父上たちの命を食らって生き延びた。
Okay, well, that's a different kind of consume, and you know that, and I understand that you have trauma, my guy, but like, maybe you need to get over your trauma. Ever thought about that? Ever thought about not being sad? I too consumed the lives of my father and brothers to survive.
お前が人でないというのなら、
If
私
that
も同
makes
じ
you
だ。
inhuman, then so am I.
それに私は、たとえお前が人でなくとも構わない。
Oh gosh, when you try to find the switchy switch. Oh wait, that's the wrong switch. Oh man, when you try to find the switch and it's the wrong switch. There we go. I was like, I need to lean back a little bit. It doesn't matter to me what you are. Hell, it matters to me. This is the most snake-like he's ever looked, and I was instantly more attracted to him. That's really... Oh god. He does not look like himself. That does not look like this stern man. That looks like a snake boy. Wait. He lifted himself over me as if to protect me. Is she wearing full armor? You guys... Okay. This game kills me. Alright, we played Winter's Wish. You know what they had? They had pajam jams. They're always in full armor. You do not go to bed dressed like this. She's unconscious. She would not be wearing this. Where is the mat she was sleeping on? Were they really just putting her on the ground? I'm overthinking this. His hands are great though. Like, those are great hands. That does not look like the same man though. Oh my god. Imagine him with white hair though. Like... But oh my god, the idea of this being how, like, she woke up like this? No. He lifted himself over me as if protecting me. Like, that, god. His large calloused fingers caught mine, gently intertwining.
妹でなくとも、人でなくとも、私とお前との間に、この珠玉がごときつながりがあることに。
Should his necklace be, like, exposed a little bit? Would that be hot? Even if we're not related, even if you are not human, it does not change the connection we have. As his eyes stared down at me, I could see his usual strong will now combined with a deep compassion for me. I was swallowed up in his gaze. It was as if he was protecting me from anxiety, sorrow, and all of the horrors of the
お前も
world.
感じるだろう。 私たちの間にある
You
も
feel
の
it too, this connection between us? It could be your sword. Honestly, this does not look comfortable. The more I stare at it, the more concerned I am for your bodies. A million thoughts and emotions raced through my mind, but not a single word escaped me. All I could do was nod
ならば
gently.
信じろ
Then trust me? That's a lot. Oh. Oh. That is not your neck. That's not your neck at all. That is not your neck. We're just going straight there, huh? As tears flowed from my eyes, our lips met. I could barely breathe due to the strength of his embrace and the passion of his kiss. Warm air flowed between us, and my head went blank with ecstasy.
義経私の気がわかるか
Damn. Okay. I guess. Yoshitsune, can you feel my spirit? My vision blurred, and more tears spilled from my eyes. I didn't know if I was in pain or elated. Do they know they aren't siblings? Right before this scene, she was crying that she's not his sister. So yeah, they know. He knew for a while. Oh, we maybe weren't in the stream when this happened, but he went and spoke to her mom, and she was like, "Yeah, no, I was given a kid. I was given a kid. From like the mother-in-law or the stepmother or whatever of the blah blah blah." And she's like, "I don't know where the kid came from. She just gave me this kid and said to say this is my kid, and that's all." So he knew, and she realized it today. So they both know. But also, imagine making out with someone you thought was your sibling hours after finding out that you're not. I mean, that means the emotions was there before. My vision blurred and more tears spilled from my eyes. I didn't know if I was in pain or elated. Unable to contain myself anymore, I pressed my lips forward and his kiss deepened. As the sound of his pained breath, I came back to myself and hurriedly pulled myself away from him. Are you alright? I peered into his face with apprehension. Alright.
気分は
Shit!
とてもいい
What do you mean? Is the light gone in his eyes? I'm overjoyed. Oh my god. What?
こうしてお前に触れられたのだから
I was able to hold you. Damn, you're a trap. With that, he leaned closer and embraced me. I felt hot all over, and not just because I was had consumed part of his spirit. My chest feels hot and tight. I hear sounds. I think they're watching a movie upstairs. Thin walls. It's great. It's great. All right, let's save. Grab his sleeve, close my eyes, put my hand on my chest. That? I don't know. That seems like a return of affection. I wanted to hold onto him, and I grabbed Yoritomo's sleeve. He pulled me closer to him. I feel so warm. I didn't want to be separated from him, and I felt a primal desire rising up deep within me. Just what is this thing between us? This longing that I felt for you welling up in my heart. I always thought it was because we were family, but that wasn't the case. Did you know I wasn't your sister?
ああこたびの出陣の前に時は午前から聞いた
I learned just before this mission, Tokuwa Gozen told me. What did she say? My voice trembled and his large hand took mine, squeezing it
お前
tightly.
は時は午前の子ではない池の善人がどこからか連れてきた
You're not the child of Tokuwa Gozen. Ikeno Zini merely brought you to her.
平家の子だと
It seems you are a child of the Heike family. I bit my lip to keep from trembling. A child of the Heike? My head throbbed. My whole life I had been the youngest child of the Genji, raised to overthrow the Heike. So then it's true that Tomomori and Shikihira said I am Heike, but then Why in the
お
hell?
前のことは池の善にから聞いていた。私が捕まり、流刑となる前に。
Ikeno Zeni told me about you before I was sent into exile. What did she say? Did she tell you whose child I am?
それはわからぬ。だがあの人は、お前には力があると言っていた。
I don't know why. I don't know, but she told me about your power.
清盛の血を断つものだと。
She told me that we must destroy Kiyomori's bloodline.
池の善人は、清盛の血を憎んでいた。もしかしたら、力はその血から来ているものなのかもしれぬ。
Kenyo Zeni hated the power that came from Kiyomori's blood. Perhaps she even hated Kiyomori himself. The power from Kiyomori's blood. But the only people I've ever seen use this power are Tomomori and Shigehira, the sons of Kiyomori. I have never seen Noritsune use this power, even though he's Heke too.
友盛と重衡、そ
Tomomori,
して
Shigehira, and
お前
you.
か。
Why do I have the same blood as Kiyomori, Tomomori, and Shigehira?
それはわからぬ。そもそも本当に清盛の血にそのような力があるのかもわからぬのだ。
I can't say for sure. We don't even know if it really is Kiyomori's blood that holds this power.
だが友盛、あいつのことはよく覚えている。平治の乱の折、まだ年派もいかぬ幼子なのに、
But Tomomori, I
誰よりも
remember
強
him.
く
He was still a
冷
young
酷に戦ってい
boy
た。
during the Heiji Rebellion, but he fought more ruthlessly than anyone else. He's been using that power since he was a
こ
child.
たびの戦い、あの男は本気で戦ってはおらぬだろう。だが、その力の片鱗は垣間見た。
During this last battle, he wasn't giving it his all, but I've seen glimpses of his raw power.
もし、あの男が本気になったなら、どのような戦局を迎えるのか。
If he was serious, just what kind of hell could he raise? If he was serious? Ah, Lord Kakunichi's words came to mind. To destroy the old world, we must need overwhelming force. If Tomomori were to fight with all of his strength, it would be an absolute bloodbath, a massacre. When that time comes, will I lose myself again? Will I consume the spirit of others to fight like him? Oh, maybe. It would be a fight which could open the doors to hell itself. I shuddered just thinking about it, but I knew that that's what it would take to defeat a man like that. And as Lord Kakunichi said, the end result of that destruction would be a tragedy. Tragedy, the very sound of the word, made my blood run cold. Is that really where we'll end up? A large hand patted my head as if sensing my
義
anxiety.
経、案ずることはない。
Yoshitsune,
何があろ
don't
うとも、
worry. No matter what happens, I will
お前は
protect you. But Lord Kakunichi said that the tragedy could be changed, didn't he? As long as I'm with Yoritomo, I can do it. As I fell silent, Yoritomo spoke with deep concern in his
どう
voice.
した？
What's wrong? It's nothing.
まだ体が苦しいのか。ならば、もう少し気を食らうといい。
Are you still in pain? Do you want to take more spirit? His hand brushed aside my hair and slid down my cheek. He lifted my face up to his and leaned in closer. No, I can't. I hurriedly covered my mouth with my hands, and he ended up kissing the back of my fingers.
なぜだ？
What? I can't take any more spirit from you. What if something happens to you? When I pushed back hard, Yoritomo pulled away from me with a frustrated look on his face. It's not that I don't like you. You know that, right?
わかっている。
I know. I couldn't help but laugh at the disappointment on his face.
なぜ笑うのだ？
Why are you laughing? It's just... I've seen you make that face before when I was changing your bandages in Awa.
そうだったか。
Is that right? Yeah, it was the only time I ever seen you yelp out in pain. You said we could train together sometimes. I was so happy at the time. I jumped for joy, but I also put the bandages on way too tight.
痛がってなどおらぬ。
It didn't hurt at all. I couldn't help but laugh again as he tried to be tough.
だからなぜ笑うのだ
Why are you laughing? Because it's funny. You really are expressive. When I first met you, I was a little scared because you always had the same stern
表
face.
情など必要なかったからな
I suppose because I never really needed to express myself. No wonder, I'd probably be the same if I had lived in exile my entire life. But still, I'm so glad that you to see this side of you too.
そうか
I see.
だがお前はそのように笑うとまるで女にしか見えぬ弟だと信じていたのが不思議なぐらい
You
だ
really look like a girl when you smile like that. It's a wonder I ever believed you were a boy.
私が兄でなくて悲しかったか兄である私を慕ってくれていただろ
Are you sad we're not related? You always said you loved me as a brother. Because I thought you were the only family I had. You must be sad too, though. You don't have any family after all
う
either.
お前がいればいい
You're all I need.
身内だからお
Oh.
前に惹かれたわけではないお前だったからだ
I didn't care for you because I thought you were family. I cared for you because you're you. Me too. That's how I feel about you. When I said this, Yoritomo smiled. The softest smile I've ever seen from him.
義経
Yoshitsune.
お前の出生など私には微塵も関係ない
Even if we are not
たと
bonded
え
by
本物の
blood,
血はつながっていなくとも
the blonde we have
何
is
事にも代え難い絆が
irreplaceable. Our bond. Something so beautiful and precious to me. Just thinking about it made my heart burn with passion. This feeling, it reminded me of the night before I left for battle when Yoritomo told me about his past. Brother, you are not the weak. I am not reading this. I just remember that was a flashback. Just because it like radiated straight into from this scene to that scene. Oh gosh, you got me. At that time, I lost my words. I didn't know what to say next, but Yoritomo knew.
これらの傷はすべて私のただひたすら
Gosh, if only I did flashbacks. That was it. It was love. It's always been love. I had never known love of a family, so I thought that's what this was, but I was wrong. No? You really thought that was your brother. Relax. It was a different kind of love. Girl, no. No. His hand gently cupped my cheeks, and this time I raised my face to look at him. Yoritomo. Gently he kissed my lips and my body filled with an inexpressible happiness. Together with you, we can transcend tragedy. There's not a doubt in my mind.
まさかあの一の谷で負けるとはあれほどまでに強固な要害であったのに
To lose at Ch.11, one of our most fortified strongholds.
しかも平家の名だたる武将たちが多く撃たれ捕らえられてしまった
Not to mention that many of our best generals were either captured or killed in the battle.
まさか重衡までやられるとはな。友森、気落ちしているとは思うが、次の戦い、お前も本気で頼むぞ。
And for Shigehira to be defeated too, Tomomori, I know you're upset, but you have to give it everything you've got next time.
分かっているよ
I know.
もう遊ぶのはやめだ
I'm not playing around
あ
anymore.
の者は戯れに戦うには惜しい本気で戦ってこその相手
That one's too good to fight for fun. I don't know what that means.
あの者が平家を滅ぼすそう強い思いで戦いに臨むというのなら
If she's going into battle to destroy the
私も
Heike,
本気で迎え撃とう
then I will meet her with all of my might.
叔父上
Uncle.
次の戦い大将は私にお任せください
In the next battle, please leave command to me.
なんだと
What?
お前が大将を申し出るなど。
Tomomori, you want to lead the troops
Tomo-
seriously?
ああ本気だともこうして再会へ逃げるのにも飽きてしまった
I'm serious.
次の戦いで終わりにしよう
I'm tired of this running and hiding game. We'll finish this once and for all.
義経
Yoshitsune.
そなたが私の長年求めていたものなのだろうか
You are the one I've been looking for all of these years?
そなたが私をも凌駕する圧倒的な力で平家を滅ぼしてくれるというのなら
If you truly are willing to destroy the Heike clan with that power of yours, your abilities may surpass even mine. How exciting!
とても楽しみだ
Yoshitsune,
待っているよ。
I'll be waiting for
Yoshitsune.
you. Aw, as long as he's happy.
一の谷から逃げた平家は四国の方へと向かっていきました。おそらくは屋島かと。
After escaping from Ichinotani, the Heike headed towards Shikoku. My guess is Yashima.
引き続き偵察兵に様子を探らせております。
We'll continue to have our scouts seek them out, my lord.
こちらの被害状況は
What's the damage on our side?
合わせて300ほど。
About
短期
300
決戦
in
を
total,
期したお
sir.
かげで死傷者は予想よりも抑えられました。
Sorry, my brain broke. Half the casualties were lower than expected due to the short nature of the battle itself. I guess I was expecting him to continue talking, and then I was like, oh no, it's just silence. Just waiting.
まして向こうは
Nevertheless,
強大な水軍を擁している。
the Heike military strength can never be underestimated. More importantly, they still have a powerful navy.
勝ちにおごる暇はない。次の戦いはさらに熾烈を極めるであろう。
There's no time to let up. The next battle will be even more fierce.
平友盛。あの男が本気となればなおのこと。
Especially if Tobomori Taira is going to give it his all.
殿、ではこの後の動きは
What is our next move? It's like I was hoping you'd ask.
兵の立て直しと次の戦いへの備えのため京へと戻る。急ぎ準備を進めろ。
We'll return to Kyoto, rebuild our troops, and prepare for the next battle. Hurry up and get ready.
承知しました。
Yes, my lord.
殿、それと一つよろしいでしょうか。
My lord, if I may.
どうした？
What is it?
その実は兵たちの士気が下がっております。逃げ出す者も何人か出る始末で。
Sorry, the cord got all tangled up for a second there. It's the morale of the soldiers. It's very low. Some have even deserted. Parquet.
なんだと？
What?
義経殿です。
It's Lord Yoshitsune.
何？
Why?
皆、恐れおののいております。口々に人間ではない化け物だと。
They're saying he's not human, that he's a monster. The men are quite literally quivering with fear.
ですが、兵たちが恐れてしまっているのは事実。このままでは軍事に支障をきたします。
The fact that their low morale remains, if we don't take steps to rectify that, our military strength may be in jeopardy.
殿、
My lord.
義経殿はあくまで勝つための道具だと。そうおっしゃったことに。
Is it still true that Lord Yoshitsune is only a tool to win?
私は殿が平家を撃ち滅ぼし、新しき世を築いてくださることを信じております。
I follow you because I trust you. We'll defeat the Heike and build a new world.
いえ、
And it's not just
私だけ
me.
ではありません。
The generals and soldiers who
ここ
have
までつ
followed
いて
us
きた
this
武
far
将や兵たち、
all want that too.
平家を倒すのに、義経殿の力は必要でしょう。ですが殿、
It is true
あ
you
なた
will
には
need
その
help
先があることをお
of
忘れ
Yoshitsune
な
to
く。
defeat the Heike, but don't forget that what still lies ahead.
新しき世を築くとき、何よりも大切なのは人心でございます。平家は人心が離れてゆき、こうして世を転覆させられたのです。
In building a new world, the most vital thing will be winning the hearts of the people if you have a monster on your side.
どうかそのことを。
Please just
心に
keep what I've
留め
said
くだ
in mind. I don't want to listen to you. He's like, you bitch. After I collapsed at the end of the battle, I rested for the entire day. The next day, I went with everyone to the beach in Suma. For here, the Heike must have fled towards Shikoku.
ええ、そうです。おそらくは四国の屋島へ向かったと思われております。
Indeed, in that case, they probably headed towards Yashima. The corpse of many Heike soldiers who missed the escaped boats lay strewn on the beach.
このまま屋島に攻め込めばいいのに、今日に帰るのか？
Why don't we just go and attack Yashima? Why do we even have to bother with going back to Kyoto? We don't even have ships to transport the troops. We need to make sure we're fully prepared before the next fight.
次の戦
Just
い
remembered I didn't put my guy on. My new little friend. He was just sitting there staring at me. The joys of just having a little duck with bunny ears. Oh my god. The next fight. What's wrong? When I got this from the booth, I was like, and I need that. Have I never used this? I kept saying I needed lotion here, and my friend, oh no, is it just old? It might just be old. Got this for me for my birthday, but I think it was my last birthday. I actually just had never used it, so I'd never gone that far down. But it's Tutti Frutti Candy, and it's from the Easter collection. Because my nickname IRL is Bunny, so everyone calls me Bunny. Everybody knows I love bunnies, so my IRL friends buy me bunny-related stuff too. So I'm just surrounded in bunnies all the time, and I couldn't be a happier girl because of it. But yeah, so this is like, my friend bought me all of the Easter collection that was bunny themed for my birthday last year. She got me both of the candles, and she was like, I was afraid you probably have one of them already. I'm like, that's okay, I wasn't planning on lighting it, so now I can. Now I can. So I found that when I was cleaning my bathroom, went, oh, finally lotion for my table. What is the wrong, man? Everyone had a gloomy look on their faces, perhaps because they were worried about my condition. I collapsed again yesterday. I'm sorry that I keep worrying you all like this. I feel terrible for lying to them. I'm not who they think I am. I'm not the heir to the Genji. I may even be Heike. Someday I'll have to tell everyone the truth. At that moment, several soldiers came to the beach, perhaps to check on the Heike soldiers who had been killed.
殿、こちらへ。
Sir, come this way. What's wrong?
出立の準備をせねばなりません。殿にご確認いただきたいことがたくさんございますので。
We still have a lot of preparations to make before we leave. Why don't you come with me?
ああ、そうだったな。急ぎ戻ろう。
They don't want her to hear them talking shit. That's right, we gotta go back. Alright. I left the place with an indescribable feeling of discomfort. And she's like, and then I heard... The next day we began to the return trip to Kyoto. We had to split into 2 groups on the way there, but would return as one group.
行きと違って歩きやすい道でよかったな。
I'm glad the path here is much easier to walk. It's totally different from the path we took to get here.
行きは隠密行動だったからな。山深い道で難儀した。
We're trying to be covert. We had to go deep in the
これな
mountain.
らのんびり行けるだろう。忠信、獲物がいたら殿のために取って差し上げたらどうだ？
Since we're on the easy path this time, Tadanobu, if you see any wild boars, let's go hunt them.
おう、殿、俺がいくらでも取ってやるぞ。
That's a great idea. What do you say, my lord? Everyone had been acting strange since yesterday. It's like they're being fake, like they're trying to put me in a good mood or something. Why are you moving so far away from the main forces?
それはほら、もう戦に向かうわけでもないからな。のんびり行こうという考えだ。
We're not on the way to battle, right? No need to rush to keep
大
up.
勢と共に行動しては気が休まらないでしょう。
Besides, he wants to be stuck with that grungy lot. Better to keep it just us, don't you think?
ああ、これならゆっくり進めるからな。
Yeah, I for one prefer the slower pace.
そ
Really?
うでございます。殿はあれだけ活躍されたのですから、まだまだ休息は必要。ゆるりと参りましょう。
You've been training and fighting so hard lately, but you still need your rest. Let's just take it easy. Benkei's words reminded me of the previous day's battle. I can't believe I forgot myself again and killed so many soldiers. I can't help but feel disgusted with myself. But even so, I decided I would use this power to help us win. And in that way, there was no reason for regret. And if we were to have any hopes of defeating Tomomori, I'll need to get even stronger with this power. After all, it was Ikinozeni who said that I was to be the one to cut off the borderline of Kiyomori. Okay, I knew what I meant to say. I said all the words. Oh, I was trying to read something. Okay. If that's true, then perhaps I'm the only one that can defeat Tomomori. After all, the same Heike blood runs in our veins.
殿、大丈夫か？やっぱりまだ本調子じゃないんだろ？
Are you alright, my lord? Still not totally recovered? No, sorry, I was just lost in thought, I guess.
急ぐことはございませぬ。遅れようとも、殿のご負担にならぬ方が大事。
There's no hurry. The most important thing is your health.
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah, he's right.
殿、本日の宿のご用意ができました。本陣はこのまま宿場町の外にて野営をいたします。
My lord, I have secured your lodging for tonight. The main army will camp just outside of town.
義経はどこにいる？あいつは先の戦いで倒れたばかり。
Where is
こちらへ呼んで
Yoshitsune?
まいれ。
He suffered several injuries in the last battle. Bring him to me.
殿、私のご忠告をお忘れでしょうか。兵たちは義経殿を恐れております。
My lord, I hope you haven't forgotten my advice. The soldiers are afraid of Lord Yoshitsune. Best to keep your distance.
お前が行かぬのならば、私が呼んでこよう。
Fine, if you won't get him, I will.
殿わかりました。私が呼んでまいりますので、しばしお待ちを。
I touched my mouse. I wasn't trying to. I'm trying to like sit this on my desk in a way that the cord doesn't touch the keys to my keyboard. And also so I can scooch a little bit. My lord, very well. I shall summon him immediately. ... Oh, he's already asleep. Sorry, sir. The sun had gone down and the area was quietly sinking into the rhythm of a calm summer night.
今日の行軍はここまでのようだな。
Looks like we're done marching for the day. I guess Yoritomo already entered the inn. Shame, I would have liked to see him tonight. I was struck by the fact that I felt such extreme loneliness from being away from him for just one day.
私たちも休めるところを確保せねば。
I guess we better find a place to rest too. Not away from the main army though, right? Surely we'd be better off sticking with them.
離れて休まれた方がゆっ
No,
く
I
りで
think
き
it's
ますよ
better。to rest here.
そうだ。その方が気兼ねなく寝られる。
Oh my gosh. It's like they're trying to protect me, but in a way that is awful. Here's way better. With all that snoring of the men in the main army. Yeah, but just then I heard a voice call from behind a grove of trees.
殿、
Lord Yoshitsune. Kakatoki?
まさか本陣からこれほど離れたところにおるとは。探すのに苦労した。
I didn't expect you to be so far away from the main camp. I had a hard time finding you. Sorry, is everything alright?
殿がお呼びだ。一緒に来てもらおう。
Yoritomo, Lord Yoritomo wishes to see you. Please come with me. You mean my brother? Do you know another one? Just the thought of meeting him made my heart surge.
それでわざわざ梶原殿自らがこちらに。
You, Lord Kagatoki, came all this way to
お
deliver
待
this
ちくださ
message.
れ。ならば拙者たちも友を。
Please, my lord, allow me to go with you.
用があるのは義経殿だけだ。お前たちはここで待て。
The only person he needs to see is Lord Yoshitsune. You all can wait here.
しかし、
But, guys, I'm fine. Go ahead. Get some rest.
ですが、
Yes, but... They all looked at me with very worried eyes. I guess they think I haven't recovered from the battle. You guys, I'm fine. I'll be back in a bit. And that's not what they're scared about. They're scared that someone's gonna talk shit in front of you.
なぜあんなにも遠く離れたところに。
Why are you camping so far away?
戦に向かうところではないとはいえ、あんなにも離れていたら、何かあった時にどうするつもりか。
True, we're not on our way to battle, but if something were to happen, I'm sorry. That was because my vassals. I think they're just still worried about me from the battle.
家臣の
Your vassals? Yeah, they thought it would be best if we went more slowly and separated from the others.
では、一の谷を出てからずっとあの調子だったと。
It's been that way ever since we left Ichinotani. Yes. What is it?
いや、殿がいらっしゃるのはこっちだ。
Nothing this way. With that, Lord Kagatoki continued to usher me to the inn. After a while, we began to see other soldiers making camp. They're seriously camped out all the way over here. Guess we really were separate from the others. A pair of soldiers who noticed Lord Kagetoki walking ahead of me greeted him.
これは梶原殿、お疲れ様でございます。
Lord Kagetoki, good to
こんな
see
ところへ
you.
一体どうされたのですか？
What brings you here, my
義経
lord?
殿を呼びに来たのだ。
I've come with Lord Yoshitsune. The moment Kagetoki replied, the color from the soldier's face is drained.
義経殿、
Lord Yoshitsune.
本当だ。
It's true. As soon as they noticed my presence, they turned pale and trembled when they hurriedly left the place in retreat. What? Why? It was then that I saw a familiar face. Kaneyoshi? Kaneyoshi, you too? What the hell has gotten into you?
あなたはシロをあんな形で殺した友森の仲間なんだろう。殺されたくない。
You're like Tomomori, right? That means you could kill me like he killed Shiro. I don't want to die like that. Hold on. The soldiers rushed to escape, and only Lord Kagetoki and I were left behind.
お分かりか？源氏の兵たちは皆あなたを恐れている。
Perhaps you understand now. The men all are afraid of you.
何でも人ならざる様子だったとか。
They say that when you fought, you didn't even look human. Indeed, I lost myself. I slayed many, many soldiers in cold blood. I even consumed someone's spirit like Tomomori did.
義経殿、平家を倒した先、殿にはなすべきことがあるのを知っておるか？
Lord Yoshitsune, you understand what my lord wishes to do after defeating the Heike. You know his desire to build a new world. Yes. Of course I knew. It was Lord Yoritomo's desire, the path I had agreed to follow him until the very end.
あなたはその妨げとなる。
You are a hindrance to that future.
新しき世を作るために何よりも大切なのは人心だ。その人心から背かれることは絶対にあってはならん。
In order to create a new world, we will need the support of the
だが
people.
その人々はあ
And the
なたを恐れている。
Are afraid of you.
誠のことはわからぬが、平家の者があなたのことを腹からと言っていたとか。
I don't know the truth, but I do know there are rumors flying around that you are somehow related to the Heike.
ならば、あなたは頼朝様の弟ではなかったのか？我らをたばかっていたのか？
That you are not in fact Lord Yoritomo's brother, or perhaps that you've been in fact plotting against us this whole time. That's
だが
crazy.
問題はそれが事実かどうかではない。
Crazy or not, true or
人
not,
々が
it's
そ
what
れ
the
を
people
どう思
think
う？
of you.
源氏の棟梁たる頼朝様が人ではないと恐れられるあなたと関わるだけで問題なのだ。
Lord Yoritomo is the head of the Genji. Merely associating with you is problematic for him.
平家を倒すのにあなたは必要。それは事実。だが、
We need you to help defeat the Heike, but
殿のことを
that's a
思
fact.
う
But
の
if you
であれ
truly
ば、
care about him,
これ以上。
you shouldn't allow yourself to get any closer to him. So I should stop making out with him, is what you're saying. A dim light illuminated the room. Lord Yoritomo,
遅かったな。
you're late. Sorry, our camp is a little far away.
体の方はどうだ？
How are you feeling? Much better, thanks to you.
そうか。
I see. How can I help
お
you?
前の様子が気になったのだ。今日はまだ顔を見ていなかったからな。
I just wanted to check up on you. I haven't seen you at all today. So he was thinking of me? The thought made my heart
近
flutter.
くに
Come closer. His voice was low and quiet. Alright. I did as he said and advanced on my knees
良
closer
く
to
なっ
him.
たとはいえ、まだ本調子ではないだろう。野営は負担がかかる。よいは、お前もここで休むがよい。
You're getting better, but you haven't fully recovered yet. It's not good for you to sleep in the cold. You'll stay here tonight. He reached out his hand and I bowed my head just before his fingers graced my cheek. I can't. Even if everyone thinks we're family, it's not right if I'm the only one allowed to stay here with you. It's not like you to offer something like that. You're the leader of an army. You've got to lead by example. After a beat, he nodded.
もっともな意見だな。
That's a good point. Sorry, perhaps I said too much.
気にする必要はない。正しきことならば上下を気にせず誰であろうとも言ってしかるべきもの。
Don't worry about it. If it's the right thing to do, no matter your rank or status, it's true to say. Better to say it. That was more like him. During the Heike reign, people could not speak freely, let alone complain about the wrong things. I guess Lord Yoritomo won't make that same mistake in his own world. In that moment, I felt very proud to serve in his army. Yoritomo, I really do believe in the future you're building, and that this new righteous world will bring joy to all the people.
急にどうしたというのだ。
What's with you all of a sudden? I just wanted to tell you. Even if the blood that runs through my veins is Heike, my heart is with you and the Genji. For the fulfillment of your destiny, I will do my best to defeat the Heike. Please leave the next battle to me. A shadow passed briefly in his eyes. What's wrong? To defeat the wicked of this world and build a new one for the just, we must be willing to give ourselves completely to this fate. You know that better than anyone, don't you? I will do whatever it takes to win anything you ask of
お
me. I
前
will
一人
do.
に戦わせはせん。私もいることを決して忘れるな。
You will not be fighting alone. Don't forget, I'll be there with you too. I know, thank you. I stared deeply into his burning gaze. Now, if you'll excuse me.
義経。
Yoshitsune. Good night, Lord Yoritomo. Outside, night fell over the land like a giant black curtain, encompassing the sky and earth with a thick darkness. I felt like my heart, too, had a black curtain wrapped around it, both accepted and misunderstood by him. Still, even if I do have Heike blood in my veins, I can stay with him. No, you know that's not possible, don't you? I was reminded of the feeling I had when consuming Tomomori's spirit. Of course I can't stay with him. I'm not even human. But there is something I can do for him. Tomomori will fight with all of his might at the next battle. It will be total war, the final fight. No matter what happens, we will defeat the Heike, and I will help Lord Yoritomo fulfill his destiny. I looked up at the dark heavens and muttered a quiet prayer. Yoritomo, please lead the fighting to me. The next time I see you will be on the battlefield. Until then, please take care. It was then that I disappeared. It was then that I disappeared from his presence. Just gone. A few days
状
later,
況のほどは。
any word on the situation?
は忠信、弁慶、俊元は未だ現地にとどまり、義経様が消息を絶たれた宿場町を中心に引き続き捜索を行っております。
Tadanobu, Benkei, and Shungen are still searching the area where Yoshitsune disappeared.
もっと捜索の範囲を広げたいのですが、手が足りず苦戦しております。
I'd like to expand the scope of our search, but I'm struggling to find enough men to
人
help.
手は先日増したであろ
I just ordered more men to help the other day. The men who you
せっ
brought
か
to us
く用意して
deserted
くだ
their
さった
post
兵
during
た
the
ちです
search.
が、
それは。
They're afraid of him? Yes.
そうか。
I see.
状況は分かった。捜索は一旦切り上げ、残っている者たちを京に戻すがいい。
You may end your search. Return the remaining men to Kyoto.
捜索を打ち切るというの
You're
ですか。
terminating the
これだ
search?
けの日数探して手がかりの一つもつかめていない。事故などではなく意図的に姿を消したのだろ
We've been searching for him for days without a single trace of where he's gone. It's clear to me he doesn't want to be found.
う。思えば最後に会った夜、あいつの様子はいつもと違って
Come
い
to
た。
think of it, the last time I saw her, she was acting
だ
strange.
があいつは戻ってくる。次の戦いは自分に任せろと言っていた。
Fear not, he will return. Before he left, he told me to lead the fighting in the next
Naraba.
battle to him.
こちらの動向をどこかで伺っているはず。そう考えれば思いのほか近くにいるのかもしれない。
He must be watching our movements. With that in mind, perhaps he's closer than we think.
では、京に戻られている可能性も。
So do you think it's possible that he's back in Kyoto?
そうだ。
ご自分に任せろとは。また
When you said to leave
一
the
の
fight
谷
to
でのような
him,
戦いをされるお
do you
つも
think
り
he
なのでしょうか。
intends to fight like he did in Ichi-no-Tani?
あいつが決して約束を違えぬことは分かっている。だがしかし、その上であいつは私の前から姿を消した。
All I know for sure is that she would never break her word to me, but then again, she left,
それを
so...
考えると、えも言われぬ不安に襲われる。
Just thinking about her fills me with such unease. Yoshitsune, just where are
お
you?
前は言った。
Girls on vacation, bro. Are you a girl now? Are you dressed like a girl? Are you still a boy? The wind rumbled deep in the mountains. As I coursed through the cedar grove, I felt the gale blow past me in a rush.
こっちもグズグズし。
なるほど。だが所詮
衣類の力か。
An inhuman power? We don't do flashbacks, so it's fine. While Shigehira and Tamamori were both in total control of their powers, they could turn them on and off at will. But whenever I use my powers, I lose all control. They consume me. I can't let myself do that again. I have to learn to control my powers like they do. I need to remember what it felt like when I first used my powers. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Remember, at that time, I was... There's just dots, right? Okay. When I thought you were in danger, my visions turned red. Okay, that is a flashback. Okay, I'm making sure. I'm losing my mind. Suddenly, Yoritomo's face appeared in my mind and my heart began to flutter. Calm yourself. Remember how you felt when you used your powers. I wanted to defeat those who wanted harm, my friends. I wanted to defeat the enemy I protected and the people I love, for everyone and for him. Gah, my whole body began to pulsate. This feeling, this is... Strength welled up. At the same time, a fierce hatred burned in my heart. I was flooded with a terrible urge to eliminate all those who stood in my way. I was about to lose myself again. I can't get swelled up in this power. My heart swirled in agony, and instinctively I grabbed my chest where I found the same small shell necklace Yoritomo and I shared.
私は妹でなくと。
His voice came down like a cool rain on the fires of hatred that were welling in my soul. Yoritomo, for him, for his destiny, for our destiny, I need to use this power. I felt my vision clear up at once. My mind, which had been on the verge of rampaging, was slowly coming back to reason. My awareness became clearer, but the power that came to me was intact. Okay, was I able to control my power? I'm me. But I'm still using my power. I can fight as I am without losing control. I'll protect everyone, and I'll make sure to defeat Tomomori too. Just as I poured all of my willpower into the necklace that encircled my neck, I heard footsteps on the grass. Yoritomo? I quickly hid myself behind a tree. Why is he here? Did he come looking for me? He looked around the darkness and in between the trees before turning his gaze back up towards the heavens. The look in his eyes, that look of searching for something, it always made my heartstrings tighten. This time he's looking for me. I wish I could reach out and touch him, to hold him again like before. But I knew that wasn't possible anymore. Pain filled his eyes. I watched as he grabbed his necklace on his chest and sorrowfully turned back to Kyoto. Lord Kakunichi.
待っておった。そなたに話がある。
Oh, I've been waiting for you. There's something I must tell you. Lord Yoritomo came to visit.
知っていたのか
You knew? I saw him in the mountains just moments ago, all because of jealous man. All because Bakemono. Bakemono go rawr, and everyone goes scared of Bakemono. So everyone's all like, stay away, scary person. I saw him in the mountains just moments
そう
ago.
か頼朝殿はお前を探してここまでいらしたのだだがわしからは何も話してはおらぬ
He came here looking for you. I didn't tell him anything. I'm sorry, Lord Kakunichi. Since I left, I had been hiding out here training for battle. Then I told Lord Kakunichi all that Yoritomo had told me about my past.
そのように謝る必要はないだが本当にそなたは次の戦いに
There's no need to apologize, but do you really intend to fight in the next battle? Yes, it doesn't matter whose blood courses through my veins. I am Genji, and I will defeat the Heike.
義経
Yoshitsune. A candle flickered dimly in the corner of the room.
まさかそなたの出生にこのような大きな秘密があるとは思っていなかった
Never did I think your origins would hold such secrets. Well,
そうとも知らず
and here I was
わ
trying
し
to
はそな
instill
た
in
に
you.
源氏の子として打倒平家の志を植え付けようとしていたなど
I was trying to instill in you the aspirations of overthrowing the Heike as a child of Genji. Shucks. This was always to be my destiny, to defeat the Heike and help build the righteous and just world. As a child, I always believed that defeating the Heike would be enough to bring peace to the world. But that's not the case. It's not enough to tear down the old world. Someone has to be there to build a new one. If the Heike are replaced by people like Yoshinaka, the world will stay the same. Only the name will change. But I believe that Lord Yoritomo will surely create a bright and righteous world.
だからそなたはそのために戦
That's
う
what you
という
intend
の
to
か
fight for? Yes. You once said the forces of the old world can only be defeated by the overwhelming force. If he is to create a new world, I will be the one to tear down the old.
その後のわしの話も覚えているかそのような悪鬼がごとき破壊を行う者の末路は
Do you remember what else I said? That only tragedy will befall those who deal in such destruction? Yes, but if that's what needs to create Lord Yoritomo's vision for the new world, then I'll bear that tragedy. I've made up my mind. This is the path I have chosen, and nothing will shake my resolve. Even if the end result is tragic, the bond I have with Yoritomo can never be broken.
そうか以前よりもさらにそなたの覚悟は固くなっているのだな
I see. Your resolve is even stronger than before.
だがこれだけは忘れるな頼朝殿は決してそなただけにその役目を負わせるつもりはないと
Remember this, Lord Yoritomo never intended for you to do this alone. What did
あ
he
の
say?
方も模索されている
Only that he was looking for you. So Yoritomo told your Lord Kakunichi that he doesn't want me to fight alone. Does he mean against Tomomori? But Tomomori is not even human. Yoritomo wouldn't stand a chance against him. Lord Kakunichi mentioned a powerful old force, the power of the Heike. Tomomori must be the personification of that power. This cursed power, I'll make sure it never ends now. This cursed power, I'll make sure it ends now. It ends now. Where did never come from? Where did I add that? How did I add that? Finally, the day came for Lord Yoritomo to venture forth and destroy the Heike once and for all. Leading fearless soldiers and waving the Genji flag, Yoritomo and his men headed south along the Tora Road. Look at you! A 3-stream streak and blues on a 35-stream streak. Thanks, guys. I'm very inconsistent. I'm impressed you can make it all the time. Leading fearless soldiers and waving the Genji flag, Yoritomo and his men headed south along Tora Road. Lord Yoritomo, we wish you to be the best of luck. Give those Heike bastards hell.
すごい人手だな。それだけみんな今度の戦いに期待していると
What a
いうこと
crowd.
か。
How did I get coward? Oh my god. It is a power. It's a superpower. Remember, dyslexia is a superpower. People must be really excited about the upcoming battle.
殿もどこかでご覧になっているのだろうか。
I'm great with word scrambles. I wonder if our Lord is watching from somewhere.
おそらくはきっと戦場に駆けつけるおつもりなのだろう。
It's possible, but perhaps he's waiting to make his dramatic entrance on the battlefield.
シャナオ、無理に戦に来ることはない。ただお前が無事であることを祈っている。
So now you don't have to fight, just stay safe. Chapter 1-2. After the great defeat at Ichinotani, the Heike retreated to the island of Hikoshima in the Kanman Straits.
軍議の顔ぶれもだいぶ減ったものだ。一の谷では平家の名だたる武将たちが多く撃たれ捕らえられてしまった。
The number of faces in the military council has decreased considerably. We lost a lot of good men in Ichinotani.
あつ森、
Lord Atsumori,
忠則殿、
Lord Tadanori,
それにまさか
and not to mention
重平ま
Shigehira.
でもがやられるとは。
Shame to lose a man with that power.
友森、お前も気落ちしていることとは思うが、
Tomomori, I'm sure you must be depressed
そう
as
だね。
well.
あれがやられるとは思っても
That's
みな
true.
かったよ。
I never expected to lose him like that.
しかし今は痛む時ではない。
Now it's
知
not
っ
the
て
time
いった
to
者
mourn.
たちの無念を晴らすためにも、
We must think of how
こ
to
の先を
fight
どう戦うかを考えねば。
on and ensure that those who have died did not do so in vain.
どう戦うか。
Yes, but just how to
ね。
fight.
明日は総力戦。
Tomorrow,
平家のすべての人間を船に乗せて戦いに挑もう。
tomorrow we'll throw everything we've got at them. Ensure every soldier in the army has a ship to take them into
すべて。
battle. Everyone.
そう。要帝はもちろんのこと、徳子も女官も平家に名を連ねる者はすべてだ。
Yes, the young emperor Tokuko, the female servants, and anyone else who serves the Heike name.
女子供まで。だがしかし、
Even the women
妖
and
帝や
children?
女官
My
たちは
lord.
代理にいたままの方が良いのではあるまいか。
Wouldn't it be better for the young emperor and the servants to remain at the palace
陸に残してどうするというのです。
and leave them here with no
そ
troops
ち
to
らの守
defend
りに
them?
割く兵はありません。それに、妖帝
Besides,
とその母が戦場にいるというだけで、全軍の士気は格段に上がるというもの。
the mere presence of the young emperor and his mother on the battlefield will raise the morals of the entire army.
それはそうだ。
That's true.
それに
Besides,
父上。
father,
俺たちはもとより明日の海戦で源氏を全滅させるつもりなのだ。
we intend to annihilate all of the Genji's forces in tomorrow's naval
友
battle.
森もその自信があるからこそ言っているのだろう。
Placing everyone at sea is just Tomomori's way of showing how confident he is of our plans.
そうか。わかった。なら
We'll
ば明日
do
は
as
友森
Tomonori
の言う
says.
通りに。
ええ。平家のすべてをもって戦いに臨みましょう。明日が最後の戦いとなるのですか
Tomorrow will
ら。
determine the fate of all of the Heike. Best to have us all together, don't you think? Sus.
いよいよ明日は決戦だが、
It ends tomorrow,
殿はまだ見えない
but
か。
no sign of our Lord.
頼朝様と約束したんだろう。なら、殿は必ず来る。
Don't worry, he'll be here. He promised Lord Yoritomo he'd be here.
ああ、あいつはそういうやつだ。来るなと言われても来るだろうな。
No way that he'd break a promise like that. You can
頼朝
keep
殿
him
も
away.
それを信じているのであろう。いつもと変わらぬ様子であるな。
I think Lord Yoritomo believes that too. He didn't seem worried in the slightest.
皆集まっているな。
I see we're all here.
平家の軍は彦島付近にて陣を張っている。
The Heike army is
明朝
located near
これを
Yoshika.
叩く。
Yokoshima. We will strike tomorrow morning.
おそらく
The next
次が平
battle
家との最終
against
決
the
戦となろ
Heike
う。
will likely be the last.
敵の総大将は
Leading the enemy forces
平智盛
will be Tomomori Taira.
他に乗常などもいる
Noritsune
が
will be there too.
どう配置してくる
But
か
we
は不明だ
don't know what role he'll be serving.
我らの目的は平家の滅亡
Our objective
そして
is twofold.
後白河法皇様より
The
命じられてい
destruction
る
of the Heike,
三種の神器の奪還だ
and as per Emperor Shitakawa's command, the return of the sacred
決
treasures.
戦場所は壇ノ浦
The
だ
battleground
こ
will
こ
be
は
a sea.
潮の流れの変化が激しく海の難所として知
Would
ら
be
れている
the sea near Dainora, and it is known for drastic changes in the tides, which will make movement difficult.
まず早朝から午前の間
During the early morning
潮は
hours,
凄まじい速さで東
the
に向かっ
tide
て
will
流
flow
れる
eastward
つまり
at a
平
tremendous
家側に
speed.
有利な流れとなるだろう
In short, it will be running in the enemy's favor.
地元の漁夫の話によると、潮に逆らって船を進めることは不可能に近い
According
んだ
to
って
local fishermen, it's next to impossible to move a ship against the tide.
ならばどうやって平家に攻め入るのですか
Then how do you plan on attacking the Heike?
この潮は昼を過ぎると逆に西へと向かって流れ始めるその流れを利用し反撃に転ずるのだ
If the war is on a water, why don't we just not? We'll wait until noon. Otherwise, what are they going to come on land? Like we're attacking them. Take your time, bitch. The tide would begin to flow the westward in the afternoon, which is when we will counterattack.
ではそれまでは防戦一方ということでしょうか。
So we'll be on the defense until that point.
ここ一帯は平家の拠点。奴らは瀬戸内の海を知り尽くしています。潮流が有利なうちに決着をつけるつ
This
もり
is
なの
a
ではないでし
major
ょうか。
Heike stronghold. Surely they know all about the tides here too. They'll wipe us out while the tide is in their favor.
猛攻撃を仕掛けてくるだろうな。それでもこっちは耐えるしかできないなんて。
It'll be an all-out assault. We're just supposed to sit there and take it.
多くの犠牲が出るのではありませんか
This will lead to countless dead on our side, won't it? Yeah,
無論分かっ
countless.
ているだがそ
Many
れよ
of
り
you will
他に打つ手はな
die,
い
but it's a price I'm willing to
流れ
pay.
が変わる昼まで何としても持ちこたえねばならぬ
I'm gonna put my BRB screen up just real quick while I run to grab a drink from my mini fridge. 1 second. I forgot I had the ducky in my hair, so I just took my headset off and put it back on without even thinking about her. Okay. Oh, she's in a new position. That's fine. I stole my sister's energy drinks because I keep kind of feeling my eyes close a little bit. I got enough sleep last night, I feel like, but I'm still not fully awake yet, so. But hey, we have another hour. I wonder if we'll finish it today. If we don't, we're gonna finish it tomorrow. We have the other stories, which I don't know how long those are. But we need to play them because we're going to be playing the fan disc, and the fan disc has new routes based off some of those stories. It's Peach. I know, but I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do. We'll just have to hold out until the tides turn in our favor.
いっそのこと潮の流れを待たずいち早く大将を見つけ決着をつけることはできませんでしょうか
Could we not find their generals and knock them out one by one without waiting till the tides turn?
我ら源氏は海上戦を増えてとしております 損害を出しながら捨て身でかかってくる
The
兵家の勢
Genji are
い
not
を
well versed
午
in
後
the
まで抑え込むの
sea.
は至難か
It
と。
will be difficult for us to hold off the Heike attack until the afternoon.
言ったであろう。
I already told you it's
潮の流れに
impossible to
逆ら
move
い進
against
む
the
は不可能。
tide, especially if their
敵陣の
generals are
中
well
心部にいる
guarded.
大将ならば、なおのこと近づくこともできぬ。
Dude, like, I know it's cheap fresh. Little wobble guy. I want to make my own now, like other versions. Like, she's so cute.
くそ、陸上での戦いならいくらでも攻め入ってやるのに、潮の流れでそれもできないなんて。
If it was a battle on land, we could just rush at them with everything we've got. Guess that won't work here.
ですが
Besides,
多くの犠牲を出してしのいだところでその後形勢逆転できる保証もありません。
there's no guarantee that we'll have anything left to attack with once tides. Oh gosh, the tide does turn. I can speak.
殿、今一度策を練り直した方がよろしいのでは。
I was gonna follow my friend if I wasn't already on Twitch. I keep forgetting. I have a, she made my BRB, not BRB, my adorable, super cute, beautiful little bunny as a ditto. It was like, what's the name of it? It's like Yoku-kun. Yoko-kins. Make sure I follow her on Twitch because I want to see when she goes live. She does art videos when she goes live. Well, guess what? I reset my password for X, so I should be able to sign in again. My lord, I think I think it would be best we reconsidered. What? You can't leave the attack to me.
Chanel!
Chanel, my lord. Apologize for the delay.
なんだ、勝手にいなくなった挙句、今さらのこのこやってくるとは。
I wish you would shut the fuck up sometimes. You know, you're like my least favorite person in this entire game. Just what the hell do you think you're doing here? First you leave without permission, then you show up unannounced. I said I'd be back. Punish me however you like, but please do it after the battle. There's still work to be done. After Lord Kakatoki said, as Lord Takatoki said, we can end this quickly if we defeat Tomomori. Please leave this to me.
え？でも潮に逆らって敵の中まで行くことは
You
できない
can't
んだ
go
よ。
against the tides and the enemy. She's like, bitch, watch me. Those of you who have fought with me know I am blessed with a certain ability. I will use that power to go from ship to ship until I reach
跳
Tomomori.
躍するというのか。そんなこと。
Jump from ship to ship, bitch. Impossible? Please, I can do it as long as I have my powers. And guess what? I have my powers. She's like, I'm an unstoppable force, you son of a bitch. Besides, if Tomomori sees me, there is a good chance he's going to come out after me.
殿、
My
そのお
lord.
力を使うのは。
He said something else. You mustn't use your powers again. Don't worry, I won't lose myself again. I can control them now. I've been training in the mountains by myself, as one does. Honestly, look at me go. But no buts about it. I'm doing it. Please, brother, let me do this. I can do it.
Yoshitsune, その前にお前と二人で話がしたい。外へ。
I need to speak with you alone outside. Ooh, ooh. I understand. A cool wind rushed across the ocean, and the sound of the camp, were drowned out by the tides as it crashed against the shore. The sea breeze made Yoritomo's black robe flutter back and forth. He stared out longingly across the dark sea.
この波の向こう、彦島に平家の本陣がある。明日、夜明けとともに出陣する。
Beyond these waves lie Hikoshima, the Heike's last remaining stronghold. Will set out tomorrow at dawn. I understand. Thanks a lot. Anyways, see you later, bro. I assume that's how it should go. Yoko. There she is. It'd be funny if she was streaming right now. She's not broken. I lost buttons. Where are buttons? How does one oh, I'm already following. She swore. That's not. she's not online. That's just an old video. All right, cool. I just want to make sure that I get notified when she goes live, so I can raid her when she's playing. But she's really fast too with her art. She loves Pokemon. And during one of the conventions when I'm volunteering, she was right beside us the whole time. So I just started talking to her a long time. All right, Lord Yoritomo, please let me take the lead. I know that if he sees me, Tomomori will come out after me. I fear that only one with the same blood as Tomomori can defeat him. That is why I must be the one to face him. He shifted his gaze at me as the freezing, salty air enveloped us and the waves lapped at the shore.
Yoshitsune.
Yoshitsune, I need to ask you one thing. Of course.
お前は私のところへ戻ってくるつもりはあるのか?
What happens after you defeat Tomomori? Where will you go then? He looked at me and his eyes begged me to say something in return. I looked away and he let out a heavy sigh.
戻らぬつもりか? よもや差し違えて倒そうというのか?
You're not coming back, are you? Surely you're not thinking of sacrificing yourself for this battle. Tomomori can't be defeated unless I give it everything I have. I'm prepared to risk everything to bring him down.
生きて戻るつもりはないと?
You don't even intend to come back alive, do you? Maybe. Unable to say anything, my lips quivered slightly.
お前の言う通り.
Are you right? You are right.
支柱の道を避けての勝利はないだろう.
You will need to risk everything tomorrow, and many will die.
だが、死を覚悟して臨むのと、死を望んで戦うのとは違う。
There is a difference between going in prepared to die and fighting as though you hope to die.
なぜ
Why?
支柱に活路の希望を見出そうとしない?
Why can't you find hope in this? Why can't you endeavor to come back alive?
お前はここで
Are you really going to leave me
私と死に別れよ
by
うというのか?
dying? Lord Yoritomo, I'm not human. There's no way I can be with him. And if I can't be with him, at the very least, I want to use my life for him. I told you, didn't I? I would do whatever it takes to help you fulfill your destiny. Even if it means this connection we have must be torn apart. Piercing into his sad eyes, I felt myself overcome with emotions I've been trying to suppress for so long. The feelings I have for him, this feeling that surpasses mere admiration long ago, this must be love. But I have to abandon these feelings, leaving them here on this beach, bury them far down in the sand. He cast his gaze to the ground, to his feet heavily planted in the wet sand.
死んで役立つことが本望だと.
So you really want to die for this cause then? Yes.
生きて再び会おうとは思わぬのか? こうしてマミへ言葉を交わすことが二度とできなくともいいというのか?
I mean, you're taking that a different direction. I mean, you're putting those words in my mouth. So you wish to never see me again. You wish to never talk to me again, to laugh with me again. Yes. My voice trembled and I felt as though I was about to burst into tears.
義経、私の目を見ろ.
Yoshitsune looked me in the eyes. Yoritomo grabbed me around the waist with one hand and the other gently pushed my chin up towards his face. Our faces were so close that I could feel his breath, his eyes narrowed in pain. Wrong button, obviously. Ooh, she's clutching his robes, though. She hypermobile? Why are her fingers so far apart?
私はお前が来るのを待ちわびていた。
I've been waiting for you to come
何も
back.
言わずに消えたお前を私がどのような気持ちで待っていたか。
Do you know have any idea how it made me feel when you disappeared without a word. I felt my heart seize up in agony at the sound of his
こう
saddened
して触れること
voice.
をお前が消えてから幾度となく願った。
Do you have any idea how many times I dreamed of holding you like this again? I had thought about it too, being touched by him like this. Despair overwhelmed me. I tried to turn away from him, but I could not escape his grip.
一辺の死ももってはならぬと堅くなになっていた私に一人ではないと安らぎを与えてくれたのはお前だ。
I mean, that's valid. She's kind of awful when you think of it like that. You're the one who told me that I was not alone. You gave me peace when I was too stubborn to think I deserved any
そ
self-respect.
のお前が
And now
今度は全てを捨
you're
てよ
willing
う
to
という
throw
の
it
か。
all away?
根性に
She's like, you're right.
何の未練もないと。
You don't really want to die tomorrow, do you? Of course not, but if I can use this life for you, then I have no regrets. I closed my eyes as tears began to flow down my
義
cheeks.
経。お前の答えは全てを。
Yoshitsune,
だが
you
反応
tell
は全
me
ていいな
you
と言っ
have
てい
no
る。
regrets, but your face, your tears, they say something completely different. Hi. You gently kissed me on the cheek as if to soothe away my streaming tears. Honestly, it felt like it should have been more than the cheek, but
私ではお前の心残りとはなり得ぬのか。
you're saying I'm not enough to be one of your regrets. His hair gently grazed my face and my body tinged as he softly kissed me again and
これま
again.
で何も望んでこなかった。私が
To
生
be
きる
fair,
全ては
she's the first girl he's seen in years. I've lived my whole life in the shadows of my destiny. I never wanted anything, never needed anything until I met you.
初めてなのだ。こんなにも何かを望んだのは。
For the first time, I feel like there's a reason to live beyond my destiny. He continued to kiss me, moving from cheek to cheek, gently tracing my eyelids and forehead. Yoritomo, I...
私はお前の未練となりたい。生きて再び会いたいと強く思うよう
Let
に
me be your reason to live beyond this sad
私を深く刻みつけ
fate
たい。
that you've created for yourself. Tears began to well up in the corner of my freshly wiped eyes as the words I'd been trying to suppress spilled out. Of course you're my reason to live. Come on. I want to live on and be
な
with
らば
you.
なぜそのようにす
Then
る。
why not do so? You know I can't be there with you. You'll never win the hearts of the people with me around. You've seen them. They're terrified of
義
me.
経。お前は以前
Why'd her tears stop? There should still be tears there. You swore to me at Kodama that you would continue to
私に付き従うと
adore and follow me.
お前は誰に忠誠を捧げたのだ。他の誰でもない。
To whom have you given your allegiance? Me and no one else, right? Of course,
ならば
but
私だけを見ていろ。
then look only at me, bro.
お
Bro.
前が
Bro.
忠誠とその心を捧げた私にその身も捧げてくれ。
You have given your loyalty and your heart to me. Now give your life to me
お
as
前の
well.
全ては私のもの。たとえお前であろうとも。
If your life
その
is
命を
mine, you have
自
no
由に
reason
す
to
ること
throw
は
it
許さん。
away.
義経、
Yoritomo.
私のために生きろ。決して死んではならぬ。生きて私の元へと戻ってくるのだ。
Yoshitsune, live for me. You must not allow yourself to fall tomorrow. You will come back to me alive. For you. You want me to live? Yes. Are you sure if I stay by your
それ
side?
が私の
That's all I
望み。
want, to live together with
お
you.
前が私を思うのなら私のそばで生きてくれ。
If you truly care about me,
明日
then
の
please
戦
be
い
by my side. We will survive tomorrow's battle
必ず
together. Yoritomo. The tears that again fell from my face disappeared into the sand below. As you wish. As you wish.
殿
My lord. Sorry to keep you
お
waiting,
話は
guys.
もうよろしいのですか。
Have you two finished talking? Yes, my brother said he is going to leave the attack to me.
では
Then I will defeat the enemy's command tomorrow, Tomomori Taira.
任せたぞ。
I'm
Yoshitsune.
counting on you, Yoshitsune. Yes, sir. As a general of the Genji, I promise to lead us to victory.
だが 友森相手に無策でかかるつもりか。お前の体のことも心配だ。
How are you going to take on Tomomori? Are you sure you can handle him?
それについては
Yes.
一つ策がある。
I've got a plan for that.
策
A plan? What kind of
それは
plan? As a group, we briefly discussed Yoritomo's plan for the following day. After the meeting, I finally had a chance to catch up with my friends after so many months apart.
殿
My
一体
lord,
どこ
where
に
the
いたん
hell
だ
have you been?
俺たちがどれほど心配したと。
Do you have any idea how worried we were about you? Sorry for disappearing on you guys like that. The other soldiers were afraid of me. I thought that if I stayed away from the army, I would end up causing problems for my brother.
殿
My lord. When I first came back, I came only to defeat the Heike. I had no intention of surviving, but I realized that that was a mistake. I realized I have to fight and live.
本当か、シャナオ。
You sure you're right, Chanel? He kissed me. I mean, yeah, I'm fine. I'll give it everything. I've got against Tomomori tomorrow, but I promise I'll make it back alive.
すっきりした顔をなさっていますね。それでこそ我が君。
Well, you certainly look refreshed. Glad to see you're back to your old self. Thanks, he kissed me. It's not like me though. It's not just me though. I want you all to make it back safe and sound tomorrow.
ああ、当然俺たちだって死ぬつも
I've
りな
got
んか
no
ない。
plans to die. Good, you better not. I'll be counting on you guys tomorrow.
お任せくだされ。
If you leave it to me, no Heke is going to take me down.
ああ、もうこれで終わらせてやる。
Let's end this once and for all. It all comes down to oh gosh, it all comes down to this, everyone. Tomorrow we defeat the Heike and restore the world of the Genji. Here we go. Yeah. Mempawa, like that I assume. The next morning, the battle to decide the fate of the Genji and the Heike began early in the morning. I climbed aboard a larger troop ship with my brother and looked out across the water towards Hikoshima.
見ろ、シャナオ。
I
やはり
paused long
潮は
enough.
恐ろしい速さで
Look,
東へ
Chanel,
と流
the
れてい
tides
る。
are still flowing against us at a frightening speed. You're right. OMG. From the other side, the Heike ship were headed towards us at an alarming pace, their red banners flowing in the wind.
源氏の船は精一杯牢を漕いでようやく進むような状況。こちらから敵陣に切り込んでいくのは難しいですね。
While they've got the current, we're going to have to row the oars as hard as we can just to stay in place. Or not. We don't have to, they can have to come towards us. Where are you, Tomomori? At that moment, a battle cry echoed across the sea.
平家の中から何隻か進み出てきたぞ。
Look, a few ships have advanced out from the Heike lines. After 5 red-flagged navy boats, red-flagged, that's how you know, led the charge, moving forward at great speed. Oh my god, I'm adding letters and words. Moving forward at great speed with the help of the tide.
こっち側の戦闘近くまで来た。
They're to the front line.
交戦する。
Let's engage. Let's do it,
矢を
guys.
かけろ
Prepare to fire. Yes, sir.
なんて速さだ。くそ、方向転換しろ。
They're fast. We've got to change directions.
源氏を逃がすな船を接触させて乗り移れ
Don't let them escape. Make contact with their ships and board
一人
them.
でも多くの源氏
Take
を
as
討ち
many
取
of them
れ
as possible. Let's show those
平家の
bastards
力を見せ
the
てやるのだ
power of the Heike. As the fight began on some of the frontline ships, the sound of war echoed across the waters of
やはり
Danora.
海上での戦いを。
Danora.
平家の方が圧倒的に慣れているようだな。
Looks like the Heike really are far more adept at naval battles after
や
all.
はり平家はこの時間帯の有利な潮流を利用し、
It seems the Heike are trying to finish things while the tides are still in their favor, just as Lord Yoritomo predicted.
あの激戦の中心にいるのは能登の神則常だ。
Seems to have inserted himself at the center of the fiercest fight.
殿、源氏の戦闘の船が次々と沈められております。
Genji ships are being sunk one after another. Oh my god, it's like I said, we're gonna lose a lot of people. Kagatoki, calm down.
頼朝様、 ここは俺たちにお任せください。
Yoritomo will
り
take
戦
care of
闘に向
this.
かいます。
We'll head to the front lines on one of the other ships. Shungen!
シャナオ、お前は友森と戦うのだろう。ならば他の武将と戦うのは俺たち
So
の
now
仕事
you've
だ。
got to focus on fighting Tomomori. We'll take care of the others. My
Toro.
goodness.
向こうは我々にお任せください。
Leave the rest to us.
なあ、どうせなら骨のある武者と戦いたいしな。
Bring them on. I'd prefer a straight fight to all this
これ
waiting
以上の
around.
被害が出ぬよう抑え込んでみせます。
We'll do our best to contain them and make sure that they do not do any more damage to the Genji fleet.
いいだろ
Very well.
う。乗常はお前たちに任せた。
I'll leave Noritsune and the rest to you. We're counting on you.
ああ、シャナオ、必ず生き残れよ。
Stay safe out there, Chanel. You too, and that goes for you all.
当然だ。
Of
では、
course, so let us be
言って。
off. I'm gonna repeat this. In Shungen's route, Yoritomo realizes that Shungen is most likely his brother because Shungen has his dad's sword. Why doesn't he have his dad's sword in this route? Why doesn't he not have that same epiphany? Why is it he's like, I don't want to know who my brother is? How is that a thing in this route? I'm sorry, I'm not over it. I'm not over it. I said a silent prayer as I watched them board another ship and it sailed away from us. I have to find Tomomori soon. That's when, staring at the main cluster of 30 or so Heike crafts, I saw a single ship advance from the center, and standing at the very front of that ship was Tomomori. Tomomori! Did you shout his name like that? Is that why he's smiling? He's like, girl's waiting for me. And he's like, girl.
平の友森か。奴を討ち取れば。
Are you
我ら
also
の
excited to
勝利
see him? Because, like, oh my god, could you imagine you're in the middle of a war and a man came out looking like that? You're like, damn, are you modeling? Like, what's happening? Like, hi. Alright, that's Tomomori Taira. If you take him out, we can end this whole thing
だけ
here.
どこの塩じゃここからあんな敵陣の中心部まで行けませんよ。
Oh, he's gonna come to you. There's no way we can reach him with the tides like this, right? That's why I'm here. Tomomori, I knew you'd come for me. It was then that my eyes met his. And I was like, and he was like,
ようやく会えたね。義経。そなたは私が長年求めていたものなのか。
So nice to see you again, Yoshitsune. Now tell me, are you the one that I've been searching for? The crowd stared with bated breath as Tomomori drew his sword. Tomomori? So he planned to use his powers from the start. In that case, I better do the same. I turned to face Yoritomo and bowed my head. I'm off to go defeat
昨日
him.
の話忘れてはおらぬだろうな。必ずや生きて私の元に戻
Don't
ってくる
forget
のだ。
what I told you yesterday. Come back alive and don't throw your life away, right? I'm off. I stared at Tomomori in the distance and forced myself. I am trying to and focused myself on him, my bad.
これは
That's why I was like, that didn't sound right.
そう。そなたもこの力を自由に使えるようになったのだね。
So it seems you've learned how to control that power of
よ
yours.
うやく受け入れたのかな。その力と己が人ではないことを。
Does that mean you finally accepted it that you're not human after all?
けなげなことだ。ならばその覚悟、見せてもらおうか。
I suppose that's for the best now. Let's see how determined you really are to strike me down. We both jumped up at the same time and we clashed in the air. Swords drawn, we soared through the air, jumping from ship to ship, our vision locked on each other's move.
すごい。
That's incredible.
なんだあれは。二人とも。
The hell is
なん
that?
という
How can they
跳躍力なん
do
だ。
that?
あんなの人間技じゃないぞ。
They don't even look human. Not much further now. We should reach each other on the next ship. Keeping my eyes on Tomomori, I kicked away the ship hard. We landed on the ship at the same time. The moment our feet touched the ground, we immediately began striking at each other. Tomomori! Our two swords clash violently, sending sparks flying through the air. Ha!
どうやら我を失ってはいないようだね。
So it looks like you've
あ
been able
れ
to
ほ
keep
ど
your
拒
mind
絶
about
してい
you.
たこの力をすっかり受け入れたようだ。
Guess that finally means you've accepted who you are, only so I could defeat you.
私のためとは嬉しい限りだね。
And how kind of you to do it for me. Stop talking nonsense. I'll do anything if it meant taking you down. Besides, this is all for
そ
Genji.
なたはまだ源氏に組みするのか。
I see, still
こ
with the
ちら側だという
Genji.
ことはまだ分かってもらえていないのかな。
You must not understand that you belong with us. You're wrong. I understand
どういうことだい？
everything. What do you mean? I mean, you were right. I was born Heke. I know that. What
誰かから聞いたのか。
did you hear? I was brought to my mother, I mean Lady Tokuwa, by Aikino Zeni. She told her that although I was a child of the Heke, I was to be raised as a child of the Genji.
何？おばあ様が？
Grandmother did. Yes. I swung my sword away as hard as I could and kept my distance. Then I thrusted the tip of my blade at Tomomori. Fight fire with fire. Aikeno Zeni had me raised as a Genji, sworn enemy of the Heike, in order to bring down and destroy the destruction of Kiyomori's bloodline.
おばあ様が？
She did what?
それは本当かい？私たちを滅ぼすために同じ血を持つそな
To
たを。
destroy us, she sent you, one who has the same blood as us?
なんておかしな話だ。腹からで同士討ちをさせるなんて狂気の沙汰だ。
What a strange tale this has become, making us fight each other to destroy the
それほ
bloodline.
どまでにこの血を憎んでいたのか。まったく愉快なことをしてくれる。
She really hated our bloodline that much, did she? How utterly delightful.
それで義経、そなたは血にのっとり平家に戻らないのかい？源氏を選ぶというのか？
So Yoshitsune, does this mean that you will not return to the family you belong to and instead choose the Genji? Yes, I will follow my heart, not my blood. I am fighting for the Genji, for him.
あの人、
Oh.
頼朝のことかな？そう、そなたたちは兄弟ではなかった。間を阻む者は何もない
You
と
must
い
be
うこと
Yoritomo,
か。
yes. After all, you're not siblings, so there's nothing to stand in your way anymore.
それよりも、その話が本当ならば、同じ血を持つ私こそが兄と呼ばれるべき存在だったとはね。
I guess after all this time, I was the one you should have been calling brother.
そなたが血を分けた妹というのは悪くない。
Having you as a sister would not have been so bad. I don't care who you are, I am going to kill you here.
つれないね。肉親だというのに。
Such a shame. We're family after all. You're right. I always wanted a family, but in the end, I learned that what binds people in is not blood but love.
その絆とやらのつながる先にいるのは頼朝なのか？
Is that what you have with Yoritomo then? Yes. I will be his sword and I will destroy the Heike.
そなたは私に必殺を誓ってくれたのだから
You
ね。
promised the same thing to me, didn't you?
ならば妹よ。
Come, sister.
私をも凌駕する力でこの兄を
You will
全て
use
を
that power
滅ぼ
that's
してくれる
greater
かい？
than even my own to slay your
Ah.
brother.
でもそなたとならばもう少し生きるのもいいかもしれないね。私が勝ったなら
But
共
if you
に生きよう
can't,
か。
you'll come with me and
兄
we'll
と
live
妹の
together
たった
as
二
one
人きり
big
で。
happy family, just you and I. There's no future where the two of us survive. Oh. It's got a great laugh. I swore to Yoritomo that I'd make it back to him alive. I have to win here. Lego.
頼朝様、義経様が敵対将友盛と接触、打ち合ってるよ。
Lord Yoritomo, Lord Yoshitsune has made contact with Tomomori. They're going at it pretty hard.
今すぐ援護に行きたいけど、
That's a
この
awful
時間
sentence.
潮はまだ東向き。潮に逆らいあの場所までは行けない。
I'd like to send reinforcements to him, but with the tide moving as fast as it is, I'm afraid we won't be able to reach him.
作戦通り今は時を稼ぎ潮の流れが変わるのを待つより他はない。
Stick with the plan. We'll continue to hold until the tide turns.
流れが変わると同時に一気に仕掛ける。そ
But
の
we're,
ための
we're
やつ
ready
だ。
to move the moment the tide
この船を
part
中心と
changes.
し左右に展開を。防ぎ合いをしながら時を稼ぎ
陣形を整えるのだ。
In the meantime, use evasive action to ensure we don't take any more damage. Yes, sir.
義経、それまで何としても耐えろ。
Hold on, Yatsune. Whatever it takes, don't you die on me. Don't you die on me. Yeah. And then, yeah. He dodged my attack and the ship shook precariously. Taking advantage of the movement, Tomomori leapt to the next ship. Wait! I followed in pursuit, and before my feet even reached the ship, Tomomori came at me furiously.
そなたの力はその程度なのかな?
Is that all you've got? Shut up, Tomomori.
もっと力を解放したらどうだい? 人のままでは私には勝てないよ。
Why don't you try releasing a bit more of your power? You've never beat me with so much of your humanity left. You'll never beat with so much of your humanity left. I'll use it when I need it.
躊躇がないのだね。この間とは大違いだ。
Looks like you're no longer hesitant. A far cry from the last time we met. I told you I'll do whatever it takes to strike you down. I'm willing to risk it all.
ほう。
Isn't that precious?
随分潔いことだ。どういう
And
心
what
境の変
changed, I
化かな?
wonder. I wonder. Yeah. You told me that he would accept me no matter what. He doesn't care what I am. He doesn't care what others say. Except.
たかが人間風情が何を知った風な。
How can he accept what he doesn't
私た
even
ちがど
know?
れほどの化け物かも知らな
Not
いくせ
even
に
know, even you know what you really are. The smile disappeared from his composed face, and he bore a coldness I'd never seen in any human before.
少しは現実というものを見せてあげよう。
Let's give you and Yoritomo a little dose of reality, shall we? Ooh.
本気で臨まねばあっという間に殺してしまうよ。
If you don't give it your all, oh gosh, if you don't give it all you've got here, you'll be dead in a heartbeat. He cornered me at the edge of the boat, and I quickly leapt the next ship over.
逃がさないよ。
You've got... You're not getting away so easily. Without pausing, Tomomori chased after me and began swinging his sword wildly. I'm like hiccuping like quietly, but I'm trying to keep it quiet. Without pausing, Tomomori chased after me and began swinging his sword wildly.
どうした?この程度の力なのかい?
Come on, you can do better than that, can't you? I was soon cornered again and again and jumped to a nearby ship that came passing by us. Just before Tomomori quickly moved to follow me.
邪魔だ。
Out of the way. He was one of yours.
それがどうした?そんなことよりも逃げているだけでは私は倒せない。
I've got more important things to worry about, like making sure you don't escape this time.
見ろ、殿が友森と戦っているぞ。
Look, our lord is fighting Tomomori. She's been fighting him for 10 minutes.
押されているのか。次から次へと船に飛び移って逃げているようだが。
He's completely on the defensive. He's jumping from ship to ship to get away. Tomomori and I continued to travel through the many ships. The mid-morning sun glinted off the deep ocean waves.
どうした?人を捨ててでも私に勝つのではなかったのか?
Out of breath already. I thought you were willing to give up your humanity to beat me.
私を失望させないでおくれ。そなたは私が求めていたものではな
Don't
かっ
let
た
me
のか
down
な?
now. I thought you were the one I'd been searching for. I looked up to the heavens, trying to catch my breath. The sun was shining from above through the thin clouds. You're right. There's no point in running away any longer. I guess I can't beat you as a person. Tomomori, let's settle this here.
やっとその気になってくれたかな?
That's more like it. I'll use all of my strength and I will defeat you, Tomomori.
なるほど。では、受けて立とうではないか。
Very well then, give me everything you've got. After he finished speaking, Tomomori flicked his sword upward, and I swung mine to match him. Yeah! With a sharp clash of steel, our swords crossed just before reaching each other's necks. I relaxed slightly and kicked Tomomori in the stomach at the very same time he kicked as well. We're in sync, we're dancing. The force of our kick pushed the others back towards the opposite end of the boat. Quickly, the both of us stood up and resumed our attack. It was like a ballet. Our two swords clashed again, a fierce exchange of blows. Sparks flew. The reflecting sun from our sword flashed in all directions. When I attacked, he blocked me with his blade. When he counterattacked, I dodged by the skin of my teeth and attack again. Not yet.
なんという戦いだ。二人とも尋常ではない速さだ。
What a furious battle. The both of them are wielding such speed.
目では追えない攻撃が増えてきているな。
My eyes can barely keep up with
今の
them.
ところ互角といったところか。
They look pretty evenly matched.
いや、Tomomoriの勢いに徐々にシャナオウが押さ
No,
れてきてい
Chanel's on the
る。
defense. Tomomori's wearing him down. Our attacks begin flying faster and faster. I no longer tried to dodge him, I only blocked. A single misstep would be fatal now.
ほう、腕、足と切られて血が流れ出してきたね。そな
Let's
たはどんど
see.
ん美しく
Cuts
な
on
って
your
いく。
cheek, arms, and legs. My, that's a lot of blood. You truly are becoming beautiful. It was obvious Tomomori had done more damage to me than I had done to him. My armor was torn and soaked black and with blood. This is bad. If this keeps up. With that momentum from the block Tomomori attack, I leapt backwards to get some distance from him.
どうした？
Done already? Ha! If you keep this up, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to run out of steam and that will be the end of it.
それで？
So you're ready to give in? No. I changed my stance, pointing my sword squarely at his stomach.
一発逆転を狙って一撃にかけるのかな？面白い。付き合おうではないか。
Looking for one lucky strike to do some damage and turn things around, are you? Sounds good. I'll do the same. Tomomori chuckled and readied his sword in exactly the same
どちらの
position.
切っ先が届くかな？無論。
Let's see
避けてもいい
whose
の
blade
だね。
slices up the other one first, shall we? Of course, you could always run away. No way, I'm not running anymore. Is
そうか。
that so? We both leapt forward into the air at the exact same time. Our swords pointed dangerously at each other's vitals. Yeah! I see. The tip of my sword stopped just short of reaching Tomomori's throat. Ugh. I looked down in horror to see that Tomomori's sword has pierced deeply into my stomach. I tilted over slowly and fell onto my back.
惜しかったね。もう少しで私の喉元にその刀を突き刺すことができた
That
のに。
was close. You were so close to sticking that sword in my throat. Tomomori stood alone on the boat, his savage amber eyes staring down at me viciously. I assume that's how she sounds. Why didn't you stab me in the heart?
このまま殺すのが惜しくなってしまってね。ここまで楽しく追ってきて簡単に殺してしまうのはも
I
ったい
couldn't
な
bring
い。
myself to kill you so easily, not after chasing you for so long. Aww.
それに言っただろ？そなたとならば兄と妹のただ二人。朽ちるまで生きてみるのも悪くないと。
Besides, I told you, didn't I? We're going to be together, you and I. I just bother brother and sister together until the day we rot. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Tomomori's eyes burned wildly. He stood over me like a beast triumphant over his prey. I guess. Fun to chase, huh? You're the same as ever, Tomomori.
ん？
You once told me you like the chase, but sometimes you get carried away. Huh.
何が言いたい？
Just what are you getting on about? You've got so engrossed in the battle, you forgot to check the position of the sun. And then she's like, haha. I pointed upward to the sky, sun streaming down from directly above us. The sun, it's directly above us. You're all out of time.
何
What? Tomomori took two, looked up towards the sky. At that very moment, a battle cry echoed across the sea.
皆よくぞ耐え忍んだ。今天は我らの頭上にある。
We all have persevered well. The heavens shine straight above
これは
us.
我らに反撃の時を教えるもの。そして平家の横暴を許さじと聖堂のもと立ち上がった我らの上に輝くものだ。
It's a sign. The time to fight back is at hand. The light of heaven shine down on us as we expel this dark tyranny of the Heike.
今この瞬間潮流が変わる。この流れに乗り一気に平家を撃て。
The tide has turned. Make use of the advantage and wipe them out.
あれは源氏
Genji. I couldn't push myself up, so I was unable to see what was happening above the waves, but Tomomori's face told me enough. The massive fleet of Genji warships were closing in around him. Yoritomo would be the largest ship, meaning he would be in a great position to break through the center Heike lines.
潮の流れが変わったか。時を稼ぐためにそなたは逃げ回っていたのかな。
So the tides have turned. This was all a trick to buy time for your precious Genji, wasn't it? Yes. But we weren't just buying time. Do you have any idea how long we've been fighting? How long we've been using our powers? From early morning to noon. Even you, with all of your strength, must be exhausted. That was all part of his plan.
策
His plan. At least we have something happening. Ooh, upon Yoritomo's command, a rain of arrows struck our ship. Tomomori, as I had fallen to the ground wounded, Tomomori was the only one on the boat left standing, and the only sword he had to defend himself from incoming arrows was buried deep in my stomach. Unarmed, Tomomori was pierced mercilessly by the waves of arrows fired
小
directly
賢
at
しい
him.
真似よ。だがたかだか矢を射るだけで私を倒せるとでも思ったのか。
Clever, but you really think a few arrows will kill me? I mean, they could try. Isn't that the point? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Looking down at me while with fierce, beastly eyes, Tomomori pulled out the sword in my stomach with one fluid motion. I'm sure that was like feeling.
この刀でやってくる源氏どもをすべて葬ってやりたいところだが。
I'd like to bury every Genji that comes near me with this sword.
今の私にそれだけの力は残っていないか。どうやらそなたの戦略にまんまとはまってしまったようだね。
Perhaps I don't have the strength for that. It appears your little plan has succeeded after all.
ならば戦はこれまで。さあ、義経。私と共にここを離脱しよう。
I guess the war is over. Come along, Yoshitsune. Let us be away from here. What, are you kidding me? I'm not going anywhere with you. Tomomori reached out to pick me up. He's like, we are going places, girl. You're really getting in my way. But then Tomomori began to be tilt unsteadily.
これは
This. Good. Looks like it worked just as well on you as it did on me.
どういう
What? The arrows are poisoned. I believe it's the same recipe your spies used on us. She's like, It almost killed me. It works on me, so I had assumed it would work on you too. After all, you're the same. We're the same, remember? It may not kill you, but you're certainly in no condition to fight. You know what? I like it. I like their methods.
これが策とやらか。
So this was your plan. I mean, she had to have something planned. In order to find out more about the poison, Lord Yoritomo spoke with Lord Kakonichi when he treated me. On all that's left now is to defeat Yutomo Mori. I stood up holding my bleeding stomach. I was the one standing, and Tomomori was on his knees. And then I cut his head off. Lord Yoritomo, Lord Yoshitsune has stood up. Everyone stop firing.
弓を置き、炉で船を進めよ。急ぎ義経の援護に向かう。
Lay down your bow and rows and drive the ship forward with your oars. I'm going to help Yoshitsune. The Genji kind of don't like that. What's wrong, everyone?
義経様は化け物です。
But Yoshitsune is a monster. No human can fight like that. And? Who fucking cares?
このまま友森と一緒に撃った方がいい
Shouldn't it
ん
be
じゃ。
better to take them both out? What?
頼朝様は本当にあの義経様を助けられるお
Lord
つもりなの
Yoritomo,
です
do you
か。
really intend to help Lord Yoshitsune?
殿、以前にも言いましたが、
Push everybody into the water. Like, oh my god, just shove them all off the boat. Drown, drown, drown.
人心でございます。
As I've said before, with this new world, the most important thing above all else will be the human heart.
人々が恐れる義経殿のこ
People
とを
are afraid of Lord Yoshitsune. Let us end things here. Oh my gosh, my eye.
化け物か。
A monster?
人と違う。
Are my men really so coward?
我々のために血を流し、たった一人で敵対将と戦っている者を
Are
見
my
捨てるのか。
men really so cowardly that they would abandon a fellow soldier just because he's different?
なぜ化け物だと断じる。
And how dare you call
むしろ
him
誇
a
れないのか。
monster? That's a general in my
古き巨大な勢力
army. Anyone
打
who's
ち
an
倒さんと挑んで
enemy
いるあいつが
of him is an
己
enemy
の
of
将であ
mine.
ることを。
Yeah! Tomomori, I'll end you and the entire Hege clan right here and now. And we'll make a new, just world, free from your tyranny and the wickedness of the old world. Prepare yourself. And we both died. In each other's arms, lovingly, embracing.
あいつがどれだけのものを守ってきたと思っている。
How many times has he
そん
saved
な
our
あいつが
skins
今
thus
守ろう
far?
としているのはこの国そのものだ。
And what do you think he's fighting for now? Our future.
国はお前たちの
Our
皆の
righteous new
故
future.
郷の集合体であろう。
One
それ
free
を
from the
命がけで
suffering
守
of
らんとする者が
today.
化け物であるはずがない。
I ask you, how can any man who fights for such things be a monster? And they're just like,
これ以上は
this,
時間の無駄だ。高綱、
this is a waste of time. Takatsune, prepare another ship. We'll go and get him on our own if we have to. Yes, sir. No, no. Throw them off the ship.
私はね、抗えぬほどの圧倒的な力で滅ぼされたかったのだよ。
Alright, well,
こん
you
なものは
know,
納得でき。
I'm gonna save it here, actually. I don't think we're close enough to the end to actually finish the chapter. And I don't want to end in a weird spot. So I think this climaxical moment seems like a good moment to pause. Dramatic enough. And then I'll have another stream tomorrow. I'll try to start a little bit earlier, but I'm really good at waking up and laying in bed for like 30 minutes. I'm a not to brag, I'm really talented when it comes to just laying in bed when I should be getting up. That said, tomorrow I will be back to play more Birushana so that we can try and finish this and get started on the new Gwen this weekend or on Monday. And I'll put a post up on Discord Friday, Thursday or Friday. So everyone can vote on what they want to see me play on Saturday. If it wants to be Otomi Daishi or more Birushana. They're both like fighting style historical stories, which is crazy because I usually only do one of them a year. We did Winter's Wish that one year, and then I can't remember what the other one was I did, but like I don't usually do too many historicals in a row. Historical is not my favorite genre of Otome. My favorite is probably slice of life, modern time, so. But this has been fun, despite them being related. Like, despite being related, lol. That's so unfortunate, honestly. But yeah, thank you guys for being here today. For watching this on YouTube, I stream about 3 times a week on Twitch. You can check me out over there. We're currently playing Birushana. We're also playing Pokopia. We're going to get back to Zelda because I got to get ready for Ocarina of Time, which I'm going to totally get day 1. I can't miss that. And then we have a couple horror games lining up slowly. I know there's one for sure in October, but I always try to pick a scary one to play, so we'll get there. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Ninja, for being here. I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye!